Hey guys, J-Man here. We're just going live right away. We've got 6 comics to talk about, so I'm not playing the countdown and all that other business. We're just going to get right into it. I will give you guys a quick update as to what's going on coming up, though. So this Sunday, special stream, and we've got a special guest, Scott Tracy Griffin, who has written a couple of Tarzan books. So he is an expert on Tarzan. He's also an expert on Doc Savage as well, but we're going to use his Tarzan expertise this Sunday. And we're going to talk about kind of a cool movie that I always thought was pretty fun. It's called Tarzan and the Lost City with Casper Van Dien and Jane March. So you actually have Jane playing Jane, which is kind of neat. This was a fun movie that I really liked as a kid. I watched it a bunch of times. I've got this poster. I actually have this theatrical poster. And I thought it was really fun. It was kind of neat. And I thought, let's do something with that movie. You could see it right there on the DVDs right there. It's not on Blu-ray or anything like that. But we got him on there, and we've got my other regulars on there as well. So for this Sunday, Days of High Adventure, Scott Tracy Griffin, special guest, with my usual crew talking about Tarzan and the Lost City. The Great Darkness saga is also going to conclude. We're really going to get into the thick of it on Monday. And it's going to conclude. So we're doing all 4 issues. That's going to be this Monday, of course, on the Legion live stream. And that'll conclude the Great Darkness saga. So I'm going to wear my shirt because the 3rd comic in there, I've got the shirt of that. So I'm going to wear that. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's thank the members. Now, I know I got a bunch of new members from last time, but they're still not showing up. You have to be a member for like a full cycle, so it goes through, and then I'll see you as like a proper member. So for now, we're just going to, and if some of the other newer members are in chat, I'll mention them out. So our super friends, of course, are Dan, Sean, Stephen, Brennan, Mark, RR, who's waiting backstage, Philip, S1, 82, Digger Jim, Quagnar, Legion of Comics, Just Joe, and of course we always thank Mike Alonso, Clobberin Times, our friend, who we miss, and he definitely liked Batman and the Outsiders, so he would have definitely been on this panel for sure. I don't know if he liked Tarzan in the Lost City, but I probably would have got him to come on. Like I would have smoothed it over, say, just come on, So I'm sure he would have come on for that one, but definitely. So put a CT in the chat for our good buddy. All right, we're going to start getting going here. Let's start bringing some of the boys in. Let's bring in Sean, of course. Hey,
and I got my Twinkie.
The Twinkie bearded shirt Twinkies, yes.
Shirts, yeah.
All right, I was trying to find some intros. I'm like, I'll just get Sean in while I'm looking for these intros because yours is right there. All right, so what can we do? Well, what did we give RR last time? Well, we'll give him the Army of Darkness.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hello.
Speaking of bearded shirts.
Yes, there you go. Hey, look at my coaster.
Oh, brilliant!
You see I got a whole bunch of these. I got Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and I use Green Lantern over here just because I like green. Oh, and you know what I got? Oh, hold on a second. So we have a special guest who reached out to me. He was already in chat. He wanted to come on and talk. So we had a little bit of tech issues. I'll bring him in, and then we'll just see how it goes. All right, Joe Dog, you okay?
Hey, finally. Woo!
There you go. We can hear you now. Okay, so I think we've got our panel now.
I don't know what the hell is happening with StreamYard. This service sucks.
Well, the good news is it's going up by like $200. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not the good news. That's the bad news. I thought that was the good news. I wanted to show you guys. Look what I got the other day just for today's stream. So now I've got the 2 of them. Here, I'm gonna do the super team. I'll do the handshake.
Are they from the same line? Because Metamorpho is huge compared to.
Yeah, he's the scale. I think he's a bit bigger, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's a bigger.
He's been working out.
He's been working out. Yeah, he should be bigger, shouldn't he? He should be bigger.
I don't know.
Well, he can change size or whatever. All right, so First of all, FK super sticker. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. FK. So Joe Dog, FK's been like trying to post first, and I think he got you this week too, but he posted so early that YouTube removed his comment. You can only post, I think if you post like a day before the actual stream, it removes it. It won't save your comment. But I'll thank you for that. Where's my I'll just give you how about Wonder Woman dancing around? There you go. That's always a fun one from everyone's favorite movie. All right. So Joe Dog was here. Joe Dog is with us in chat in the panel. Super friend Quagnar is here. Hello, how's it going, dude? CTCT FK says shouldn't R have half point of phlegm in his sources? Well, I don't know. Blackadder. Oh yeah, I haven't watched Blackadder.
Not when I'm speaking English. Not when I speak English. When I speak Welsh, yeah, maybe. Yeah. No.
All right. So
joke about the Welsh language.
I was gonna say. So I decided to get COVID because a broken back and in 2 surgeries and kidney stones weren't enough. You're not manly enough. You need to be a real man. You have to overcome like a lot of things. The other stuff isn't enough. This is like, so I woke up, and this is when I went to go see that garbage Captain America movie. So Craven gave me a heart attack. Captain America gave me COVID. So Thunderbolts is coming up. So Sean always sits next to me in the theater, but I have a feeling that a lot of my friends are going to be like, you know what? I think Sean's going to opt out. I just know when I send this email, everyone's going to start opting out. Yeah, I can't make it for Thunderbolts. I might have to go on my own, and all of a sudden, all my friends will opt out of this movie. I can already. I know you're opting out, anyways. It's like Sean, you have a little bit of an excuse, so I can kind of maybe help you there, but. Oh, I said, no, you're not demonetized anymore. That's not a big threat. That was only a threat. That was only a threat a couple years ago. Now it's not a threat. Now it's nothing. Nobody cares.
Yeah, they don't care anymore. Yeah, I don't know. All this censorship, it's so free, so empowering. Anyway.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh,
yes.
Here we go.
Right.
Look at that cover. It's beautiful.
Batman and the Outsiders. Yes, look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so we've got 6 issues to cover, so let's get her done. Sean, you want to do the credits for this one?
Yeah, so this is a wraparound cover.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. This is from the New Teen Titans issue number 37.
It continues.
It continues after that.
Yeah. So we'll get into that. We'll get into that too. So we're not going to show because I don't have that one ready. But anyways, go ahead, Sean.
This is covered.
We can figure it out. We know what's happened.
Yeah.
Cover artists are George Perez, Jim Aparo, and Anthony Tolan, and Simon Says. Writers are Mike W. Barr and Marv Wolfman. Penciled by Jim Aparo, inked by Jim Aparo, colored by Adrian Roy, lettered by Jim Aparo, and edited by Len Wein and Nicola Cuddy. So, yeah, Marv Wolfman and Mike W. Barr are both writing their collaboration of these characters, I guess.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a huge cast. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of the teams.
I love the heads and the names.
Yeah, I do like
DC to me. Yeah.
Sean, everyone likes head, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yes.
No, but I do like seeing the heads here. That's really neat. Halo's going for her modern. If they did Halo now in this costume, they'd say it's a woke thing, right? Because she's got the rainbow hair.
Well, I didn't mean that back then, right?
It didn't mean that back then. This is just them having fun with the costume. So got a big cast here. And we're not going to go through. Everyone knows who everyone is, I think, so we don't need to go through that. So they're drowning. So everyone dies here. This is a strange comic. Everyone dies on the second page, and then it just ends. It's very
and that's weird. It. Yeah.
They all drown. It literally says someone's going to die.
Expectations subverted.
Yeah, Batman died, and then they made a movie about him in 1989, but it was weird because the character was dead in the comics. So
character was dead. Simon. Oh, Simon said. Do you think that was Jimmy? Who came up with that? They're like, oh yeah. They're all high fiving. Yeah, let's go. That's funny. I'll do Simon Says. So yeah, all right. great great art here with the drowning. I always think it's cool in water. I think water is always difficult to do, to give that, but this actually looks devastating. Like they look like they're like, oh shit, they're done. Like they're like, look at Robin. He's like, oh, like,
yeah. Well, Aparo is classic DC to me. Like just the lines and the clean art of it.
And Aquaman, that's one of his boys.
Yeah.
Jim Aparo, his two boys are Aquaman. Well, he did Spectre. He did some Spectre too, I think, right? But Aquaman Aparo, that's like a super team.
Yeah.
For me, because Batman has had a lot of great artists, but like Aquaman Aparo, that's it. If it's not Aparo and Aquaman, then it's just like there's no point in getting it.
Don't you think though that in this issue in particular that Aparo it's almost like he's trying not to imitate, but to keep continuity with Perez's style, because in later issues his style is quite different, but in this one there's a real Perez vibe to all the drawings, particularly of the classic Titans characters. Like when you see Cyborg in profile later on, it reminds me very much of Perez. So I feel like Aparo was not trying to mimic Perez, but trying to I guess homage Perez, maybe, just with his breakdowns. For sure. I mean, like I like when there's like they're trying to like give it some sort of, not continuity, as I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I'm saying? Like it feels like, this is all happening. Like I've seen comics, the worst is where they collect stuff into a trade and they swapped an artist or something, and you're like, oh, the next page, like what the hell happened? Like this is like this completely different, you know. So I like when they're at least trying to. Is it X-Men or Spider-Man that does that really jarringly? Is it an X-Men or Spider-Man when there's a really jarring transition of artists in the same issue?
I'm
trying to think.
It's probably Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I remember something like that, but
it might be Spider-Man. I feel like X-Men usually had consistent guys for a while, and then like X-Men and Spider-Man, those are the two big ones. You want to work on those. Those are the two big offices. They always just say the big Spidey office and the X office. Like you want to get a job in one of those, and then you're set or whatever. But so I think once you get in there, you don't want to leave. But it happens sometimes, and it happens like sometimes it happens on really weird stuff too, where it's like this should have been all one artist. Like what happened?
I'll tell you what. The writing is very consistent as well, because coming up when you scroll down to the bottom of that page, Barr and Wolfman, I guess they collaborated, but they made sure that the characters were consistent, because that's classic Changeling. What happens next is classic Changeling.
Oh, classic. Yeah. So Geoforce lifts the whole thing up, lifting you higher and higher, going up. Okay, what? And so he's like, oh no, you know, he needs mouth to mouth or whatever. And Halo, give him some mouth to mouth, help this guy out or whatever. And then it's like, hey, right here. And then he turns into a little rabbit. She's like, damn you. And then she's like shooting at him or whatever. That's
couldn't get away with that now.
Oh, that's it. Changeling's canceled. We're gonna cancel the guy. That's it. He's done. Yeah, but he's green skinned, so he's allowed. He's
diverse.
Well, but
he's diverse. He's diverse. Yeah.
He's coded white. So.
Oops.
That's the news.
Oh, Sean, look at this. Sean bringing up. This is like the big like high level intellect. This is the high level canceling.
That's the advanced algebra.
I was going to say that's the advanced algebra of cancellation. That's not just canceling. You know, there's cancellation and there's in cancellation. Right? Yeah. You're not just canceled. You're canceled.
Super canceled. Yeah.
So that's from Three Amigos, the infamous. Yeah. He's not just famous. He's infamous. Oh shit, he's infamous.
So is it like double secret probation?
Yeah, it's like okay, so look at Batman has taken charge because he's Batman. Robin doesn't have man in his title, so he's just like saying, you know, friggin' Batman comes in and takes over. It's like, well, yeah, that's what happens.
Whenever I try to step out, he steps in. Oh, it's classic.
Yeah, I love Robin. Sean bought me an omnibus, which I haven't seen Sean in 4 years. Because stuff keeps happening. So eventually I'm hoping that by the time I turn, 60, I'll get that omnibus and I can go through it. And I keep accumulating shit for Sean. You're gonna need to bring like a cart next time you come over, because I'm not gonna be able to carry this shit down for you anymore.
But hang on a moment.
Yeah.
That is set up, and it's paid off beautifully at the end of the episode. Like the end of this issue, it's paid off beautifully. And J-Man and I were talking just before the stream. J-Man was talking, you guys talking about Legion, and there was an issue we're talking about that is what comics are about: action, evil villains, good heroes, adventure, and everything. And this is one of those comics. This is a quintessential comic. This is one you want to pick up, you want to read this issue.
Yeah, I know this is what comics are about. You get together.
And the one with the Doom Patrol.
Yeah, sorry, you like Doom Patrol?
I really love Doom Patrol. It's one of my favorites.
Nice. Did you have the? So I know Super Friend Classic Comics is here. How's it going, guy? How's it going, man? Make sure everyone subscribes to Comics. His link is in my description. Call me COVID. No, we're not gonna do that. All right, so you've got these guys here. Looks like it's like Green Arrow here for a second. Why is Green Arrow? This is like short Green Arrow.
So who is that? It's not Simon, it's the other guy.
No, what's their names?
It's Gizmo. It's the Fearsome Five.
The Fearsome Five, yeah. Not to be confused with other
the Fatal
Five.
Five.
The Fatal Five, yeah. The Fatal Five and Fearsome Five can team up, and they can be called Fatally
Terrifying
Fearsome.
10. Yeah.
Terrifying 10. Yeah.
Terrifying 10.
Oh, guys, sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on. Sean, you want to just talk for a second?
Sure, man. Yeah, so these guys, I remember them from Who's Who, and also Masters of Disaster, which we'll see later on. And the first time I ever saw them was Who's Who, and you're reading like these characters, like, where are they? What comics are they in? And they don't rotate them enough for you to like then go on to some other comic. Oh, there's these guys, they're awesome. So.
They're like the Teen Titans nemesis group. Like the Masters of the Disasters are like the outsiders and nemesis group, and that's the function that the Fearsome Five provide for Titans. They're like the anti-Titans.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my pills. So I have to take like 100 pills a day. So that was my. We're not doing the Teen Titans issue.
What's really sad though is so this sets up Dr. Light as a joke, which of course then is horribly twisted in that terrible identity crisis, and those storylines that come later, which were really repellent and somewhere DC never should have gone. But this is where it had its roots, right? That the Titans kicked his arse so many times he became a bit of a joke. And someone had the terrible I don't know who wrote that, but someone had the terrible idea of changing that and wish they never had.
Yeah, I mean, and then so I don't know what you guys like. I know you couldn't control this, but so where are we at here? We're just they're hanging out, having some like hijinks here. Now this is Geoforce's
half sister.
Half sister. Okay.
Half sister.
Okay.
This character I didn't know about. I've even though I have Teen Titans, New Teen Titans #1, I never read anything. I think I've read maybe the first like 3 or 4 issues or something. I never got into it, but I would like to.
Have you not read? You've not read the Judas Contract?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that is like one of the classic Titans storylines. Hey, Joe Dog.
Hey.
Yeah. So I haven't read that one, but I've got everything on digital. So I've been upping my digital collection because that site is gone. So now everyone's got it. That's why people, because I know you're messaging me, check this out. Now I have to see if I can find it in digital form in order to read it. So it's becoming tougher. The good thing is that I had started way early on getting a lot of these things in digital form. So a lot of them I already have. And Dave C was trying to do some Black Panther comics. I was like, you're lucky, man, because I've got those, so I can send them your way. But like otherwise, I got now Teen Titans. I think I have a lot of it. I'm not sure. That's the thing. Even with Legion, I think I have volume 3 though. Anyways, but we'll see. But anyways, whatever. Okay, so they're here. There's Donna Troy, who
Yes.
Joe Dog loves. Donna Troy.
Yeah, I'm a
Bit
huge
of
fan of
shoulder
her.
there.
So
Yeah.
she just got back from the bath from having a bath, and she just got her butt out of here, and then I'm probably gonna love this. So Halo is trying to tell her like, are you really Wonder Woman's sister? Because Donna Troy is Wonder Woman's sidekick. You know,
Yeah.
Barry Allen is Wally West's sidekick. Robin's Batman, like you know it. So
Yeah, and it's like, are you Wonder Woman? And she basically says, so what was the what Donna Troy is this? This is original Donna Troy?
this is the original Don Troy.
Right,
And then
okay.
after that, and then the second after that was Cassidy.
Okay.
So she's adopted or whatever.
Yeah, it's Foster.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, she was.
whatever.
So if you don't know about Teen Titans issue number 22, so Donna was caught by the apartment fire in her apartment, and then Wonder Woman came and saved her, and she was adopted by like an orphanage. But in the issue, she took her to Paradise Island, where she taught her some skills, and then Donna got her powers by the Purple Ray. So,
All right,
she adored Paradise Island like so much. Oh,
okay. The original Undergirl's younger sister, a younger version of Diana, but was retconned to be Donna Troy. Okay, cool.
yeah.
All right, so they're all talking. There's what's her face, Jace, right? Is that Doctor?
Hey, Joe Dog, is there a continuity error there? Because I always thought that Starfire was taller than Kid Flash.
Yeah, go back. Go back up.
Isn't Starfire meant to be like 6'3"? Isn't she meant to be really tall?
He's tall.
Kid Flash is like 5'11".
Taller, and then Starfire is like 6'4", and Don Troy is like 5'9".
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Starfire
she should be
meant to
towering
be Kid
over-
Flash.
Doesn't draw New Teen Titans, so like so I guess the editor didn't tell him like, hey, you know, maybe this should be a little different, right? So
Yeah, like so she should be like up here, like she should be. Her head should be
Just
in this
a giant.
yeah.
She's like a real Amazonian.
Yeah, so CC is saying he would draw her really tall, so she should be up to like Batman's top of his ears or something, right? Like she should be. I guess she's further back, but I mean,
they had to get the issue out, right? They probably saw it and they're like, well, I mean, you know, we gotta get it out shipped, right? So print it.
Don't say thanks or anything, Batman.
Yeah.
How you like that? How you like them apples? You know, Robin's like, listen, I'm doing shit already, and then why are you being weird? And he's like, all right, let's go.
You missed the continuity of Don Troy.
What happened with Donna? Where do we?
No, you meant the continuity of
Starfire.
the height difference. Yeah.
Yeah, Starfire. Yeah.
The Don Troy and Halo.
Yeah. So okay, let's go back.
Never
But you're dead.
Yeah.
It's like we
Great
got
panels.
better. That's awesome. Why did you thought they were dead, but you effed up. I like this like cyborg coming to punch or whatever. Why you murdering piece of trash? Batman in his stern, like talking
hands on hips, like
hands on hips. I like that, and I like. See, this is my best Batman. I'm not just saying Aparo, but I mean the design. Like it's got to be this Batman. And the other one thing that it's got to be, he's got to have those, the tubes, on his belt. He has to have like those capsule things. Like I like that, like that sharper look.
Accessorized,
yeah. Hey, the new creative team after Hush 2 for Batman, they're doing blue and gray. He's going back to blue and gray official now in his book.
Good.
Yeah.
I have it all pulled, so
I've got it pulled as well. But I mean, that's pretty interesting. But the bat's going to be blued also.
Oh, okay.
The bat's going to be blue. So he'll have the trunks, blue trunks, yellow belt, blue cape, blue bat symbol.
That's weird.
It's a bit weird, but I mean, it is what it is.
God, you have to screw. It's like, well, let's pick one thing to screw up, though.
Yeah,
It's
just
like,
go back to this stuff.
green and blue. But it's like, oh yeah, but we gotta pick one thing.
One thing to mess it up. All right, so Black Lightning. Oh yeah, we're going to get much more with Black Lightning tonight. All right, so Black Lightning here with I forgot all these guys' names. I read this like 100 years ago.
And
what was this guy's name?
It's Dr. Light.
Dr. Light.
Dr. Light. Sorry, Dr. Light. I know. Yeah, Dr. Light. Yeah, they captured Dr. So he's sort of the leader of these guys, but then he gets nailed. And they take him back, and there's that
Gizmo.
Gizmo.
I almost forgot to mention, Don Troy created the name Teen Titans, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So here's this guy
Titans
busting it down.
is from her thing, right? So yeah. So this guy's awesome.
Mammoth.
Yeah.
Mammoth and Shimmer. They're brother and sister.
Yes, yeah.
Which
like
actually plays into a fight that's coming up.
Yeah.
The brother and sister angle.
All right, back at Titans HQ or whatever.
Big T. Yeah.
Yeah, because if they went to the building with the L, they're like, no, that's the Legion, or no, it's in the future. It's at the when you go to the.
Yeah.
I like when there's like a letter on top, like A Avengers, and like the floor for the back, like you have to have the number of the letter because then you don't know where you're going.
That's the helicopter pad or whatever they use.
Sure, whatever vehicle it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Some science in time going on there.
Sciencey wimey. Science wimey.
Well, that's what Dr. Jace is for. Dr. Jace is like the science support. Dr. Jace, can you science us up a solution?
I'm
wearing a lab coat.
It's autoimmune light. You're immune to stuff now. Yay.
Well, she's got a lab coat on. Always trust someone with a lab coat on.
Any possible hypnotic suggestion that might occur later in this story, you will be immune to. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. She's the DM basically. Like
it's science plot armor.
Science plot armor. Yeah.
It's science plot armor.
All right, Dr. Light. We're gonna start cutting off one finger for every question that you don't. Whoa, what's going on? No, I didn't know that.
What comic is this? Like,
what the hell's going on here? That's how.
Yeah.
It's like so. Anyway, so there he is with the. There's your Simon or Simon or whatever.
Can I ask, what do you all think of the design of the character? The bottle brain thing. I can't decide whether it's ridiculous or cool. What do you guys think?
It's cool.
Well, it is the idea that the brain is bigger because that wouldn't be his normal head.
Right.
No.
So, yeah. That's a thing. It's a trope of the time. And it's like other guys have like brains and domes and stuff. Dr. Mad vibes from Cops or whatever.
And Ricky in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3.
Yeah.
For those who have seen the Silent Night, Deadly Night films.
Yeah.
It always made me think of Morbius, from the classic Doctor Who Tom Baker episode, The Brain of Morbius. That's what always made me think of.
Yeah.
I think The Visitation, is that dropping this Saturday? I already reviewed it. That's a great
that's a really good one. That is a very good Peter Davison episode.
I think I gave that one a 10. You can watch tomorrow.
Explains an important historical event in British history.
Yes, it does, which I didn't know anything about until I watched the making of. I'm like, oh, that's what all that was.
Well, that one event shaped the future of Europe for a while. So
with the rat killing thing too, yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. And then I don't know what did he look like he farted here? Like what was going on?
Yeah, Beast Boy's just farting around, right? He's like
Beast Boy is literally farting around.
He farts into a bird and he farts himself into King Kong. And then he's like, oh, I'm King Kong. It's like, get serious for 1 minute. Just I asked for one. God.
What are all of the brown gorillas gonna think when they use this green one? It's like I'd be pissed.
He looks like I'm high.
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah. He's got high lines coming out of him. He's like, oh.
Beast Boy has the classic Incredible Hulk cartoon trope of his costume is just like he's naked when he's this gorilla, but then he's not naked when he's
Yeah.
Like he turns back and he's got his costume back.
Oh, there's a lot of that trope going on later on. It's a
Looks like
with the Batman face mask.
no, the,
And
the,
then
I was going to point that out. Oh, God. Can't wait till you talk about that.
I can't wait. I
that,
can't wait.
that become old and
Oh,
have
God.
like pajamas when they're older. It's like
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, so he turns into a King Kong thing. Here comes Katana Badass here. We got Flash. We got Kid Flash here.
Flash.
Batman.
I know it's not that Flash.
Yeah, Wally West. Here comes. Just give me a fraction of a second. No, I'm going to give you half of a fraction of a second. All right.
But his solution is so overcomplicated. I'm going to suck all the air out and knock them out just for a second.
Yeah.
Why don't you just grab the sticks and the things they're carrying?
Yeah,
I don't get it. Like his solution is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna time so they don't die somehow. It's like that. Yeah, this seems like a lot. Just time up. You got Flash powers. Take their weapons and time them up and stuff, and like the cartoons. Like,
listen. You got two guys here. Do you guys have super speed? No, so you don't know what you would do in that situation, right? You can't. You
suck the air out, and then it's like, where they die?
All these guys talking shit about they don't have. You don't have any superpowers. You don't know. Maybe this is easier. I don't know. Yeah.
What page are we on? If you don't let me asking, do you know what page number we're on?
19.
Yeah, here it comes. You got to read the Robin caption from this. This is big. You got to read this, mate.
Okay, so hold on. Batman's giving some orders.
Here we go.
So
this is
big.
So
Batman's going to give some orders here. So we can start with Batman. Half of us will handle the people, and half will tackle Simon. Katana, you and Starfire and Halo will lead a defense against the civilians. No. Starfire is best on offense, not defense, and we'll need Halo to put Simon away. Robin, you are out of line. It's like, the hell I am. I know the Titans better than you.
That's the line.
Yeah.
The hell I am.
The hell I am. I know the Titans better than you, and I know more about running a team than you do, which is true too. I won't let you endanger us all just because you like to be in charge.
Yeah, because Batman was in the Justice League.
That just jumped out of the book at me when I was reading this. I was making me notes, and that just jumped off the page.
Yeah,
brilliant. Brilliant.
So, Batman's response:
"Takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. I am not a big man."
From Fletch Lives, one of my favorites. All right. No, that was great. And Robin has been leading the Teen Titans, and Batman never really led a team. So technically, Robin was right. Hashtag Robin was right.
And there's a payoff right at the end of the issue as well. Spoiler. Mm-hmm. That's what makes this is like one of those. Like, what did you call it, J-Man? What comics are all about. That's why this issue, like of all the issues we're talking about today, this is the best one. I mean, there's some good ones at the end, ones in the middle a bit, but this is the best one. It's a great comic.
Yeah. So now, Rob, hashtag Robin was right or whatever. So back to fighting. This is a good mix of like lots of guys fighting and lots of people doing stuff. Here comes the brother and sister and mini Green Arrow.
Yeah, but look who they fight. Brother and sister.
Brother and sister. Yes. It's like, I'll take the brother and I'll take the sister.
She is my sister, monster.
This is where Dana White came up with the slap. No, I'm just no, that was around before. I watched some of that today because I was absolutely bored out of my mind. So I went between Robot Wars or whatever and the slapping thing, power slap. Anyway, it's terrible, but I don't know. I got nothing else to watch. Keep them away from me. It's like how come the short guys should so the short people should fight the short? I'll take the short one because I'm also short. No. I like how so they I don't know, like do Batman and Robin both need to beat this guy up? It's like
Yeah.
It's like that scene in Austin Powers 3 where he fights Mini-Me and he kicks him
Yeah.
across the room. puts him in the pillowcase and is smashing him against the wall. Oh, sorry.
I gotta rewatch. I've seen Austin Powers 1 like a bunch of times. I haven't seen 2 and 3 in a while. I gotta rewatch those.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Oh, look at this bottom panel though.
Oh, this
Now
is sick.
that is
Those are
look at
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
It's one of those everyone lines up and oh, you know. Oh,
Everybody
gotta
gets
love that.
summoned.
Halo powers, Kirby Crackle powers, lightning powers, like shooting powers, and like whatever what's her face does powers. Like, and this guy's just like, what in the heck? It's like your little pink shield's not gonna do anything. And then Cyborg rips off this thing, and then Black Lightning like jumps in. Your stasis aura, right, Robin? It's like, no, Stasis. You know, this looks like Tilda Swinton would play this character if they were doing.
Oh my god. I
If they
can
were
see
doing
that
this-
now.
Wouldn't that be? This
Oh
would be
my
Tilda
God.
Swinton playing this character. I guarantee you. No,
She was great in Constantine, Tilda Swinton,
Yeah.
as Gabriel. Such an underrated movie. That.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's just because it's not Constantine. That's the problem. It's a good movie, but it doesn't
Well,
represent
no.
Constantine. But,
As Constantine in name only, but
Yeah.
once you get past that, it's a great fun film.
yeah, it is fun. I have it on
Yeah.
Blu-ray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's to Peter Stormare is everyone's favorite Lucifer cameo, right? People love that
Oh,
bit. It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah. Dr. Jace, are you all right? I believe so. I'm in the T building right now. Okay, good.
But look what she says. You got to read that. Look what she says about what happened.
That man,
Well,
light.
maybe it's the next issue.
was it okay? I don't know. It just says like.
Oh no, she describes Dr. Light as a barbarian, but it might be the next issue where she talks about it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Dr. Light quits.
Dr. Light just quits.
Yeah, he just put a costume in his chair.
Yeah. Now he's
Nobody
naked. He's
does.
running around naked now. I don't know what's kind of. Look at this.
There's also the pencil pushers, like the.
If you
I don't have
go
that
up a little bit,
Yeah.
if you go up slightly, just up slightly, yeah.
I
So
bet Starfire will wear that.
there's the scene between Terra and Geoforce, you know, Tara and Brian. And I
Yeah.
thought earlier her saving them might be a continuity error because the Judas contract, which I won't spoil, which involves Terra, is 1984. This is 1983, right?
Yeah.
But what she says there is really serious foreshadowing. So that's quite significant, that thought bubble there.
All right. Like or what she's saying here. Oh, what she's
No,
thinking.
what she thinks. She gives him. She
Yeah,
gives
yeah.
Brian a hug,
I
and
have
it's
to
really
betray
interesting
them.
because
Yes, I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
but she actually does care for her brother.
Right.
Everyone else, like she's a very disturbed character. She hates everybody else, but she actually cares about Brian. So it's quite interesting that. But yeah, the handshake isn't that perfect ending?
Yeah, that is awesome. You've done it again, chum. Yeah.
And now they fight Discount Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze here.
So this
Captain
is
Cold.
cover dated January 1984. Executive editor is Dick Giordano. Cover artist is Jim Aparo. This is penciled and inked and lettered by Jim Aparo. Written by Mike W. Barr. Colored by Adrian Roy and lettered by edited by Len Wein. And this is the first appearance of anybody. Cryonic Man is the
Cryonic
first
Man?
one.
This is the Cryonic
Yeah.
Man. He cries all the time. That's what he does.
Cryonic.
Keep cryonic.
It's quite dark. It's quite dark, these two issues. Quite a dark storyline.
Yes. Yeah. With all these like dead corpses that talk to
Yeah.
you and stuff. It's like it's
On the next page, though, there's some wonderful contemporary culture stuff between these two, like how Tatsu. So they're developing the mother-daughter relationship. But look how she bribes Gabrielle. Can we play video games? Go to the movies?
Yes.
And there's
Yeah,
even
go
a
to the
Star
movies,
Trek
yeah.
comment in there
There
somewhere.
was a Star Trek. Yeah, I was just
yeah,
going
she
to
wants
Star
to watch
Trek.
Star Trek again. Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched
So
Star Trek
80
again?
84. I know
Is it Search for Spock?
Search for Spock came out when is it
I love
that's not
Search for
84, is
Spock.
it?
Let's see.
I
have the
thought-
script
I
for
thought-
that too.
Part 4 was 84.
You might be
Let's
right,
see.
Sean. Well, Wrath of Khan is 82. You might be right. Although this might be too early for Star Trek 4.
It's too early for Wrath of Khan, yeah.
No, not Wrath of Khan. Wrath of Khan's 82.
Yeah.
82. So it'd be
Search for Spock is 84.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah. So it's coming out. And the thing...
This will be the TV show. It was in syndication.
Yeah. And did they not do a Part 3 adaptation DC Comics or no? It wasn't Marvel
I don't know.
at that point. Yeah.
Well, we can't check the site. Star Trek.
No, like 2 never got a comic adaptation, which is hilarious. It's crazy, but
yeah, DC did Star Trek 3.
3, yeah. So they got that in the pipeline. So like, oh, push Star Trek.
I'm going to point out something here. That because when I got into this book originally, it was when Alan Davis took over the art duties, right? And he draws Tatsuya Mashiro in like a gymnast, that she's all muscle, right? But Aparo is particularly in these 2 issues, because you actually see quite a bit of Tatsu's physique in these 2 issues.
Yeah.
That he actually draws her with curves.
Yeah.
Like she's the physique's quite different. Like so you'll see it coming up when she's wearing something a bit less sort of baggy. Oh, hang on. Here's the I'm really not Bruce Lee Batman thing again.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Lee.
I'm Bruce. I'm Bruce. Definitely not Batman Wayne. I bought you a bookstore that you can run. Is it an evil bookstore?
A Japanese bookstore.
No, it's a Japanese bookstore. Do you have any books on Chinese food? No, that's in the Chinese bookstore. Isn't it all the same? No.
What am I, Seth Rogen? No, it's not.
What am I saying? What am I making, a Ninja Turtles movie?
It's the Saturday Night Live sketch. You know, the All Things Scottish.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen. I haven't seen any episodes of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, that was back in the 80s. Mike Myers did this sketch, All Things Scottish, and someone would come in and go, "Oh, can I have a leprechaun mug?" I think, "Here's that's Irish. Here's Ireland. Here's Scotland. Here's the bloody sea. Go!" Sort of thing. So. And if it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Yeah,
right, that's funny.
If it's not Japanese, that's crap.
I watched an episode of Saturday Night Live where all these superheroes were having a huge party at Kent's house. That was hilarious.
Yeah, they always did that. Like when Superman died, and it's like Marvel and DC characters were in there because they don't know any better, right? You know,
right?
It's like Hulk is there, and like
he's not supposed to be there. I like in Lego Batman, where I like that Lego Batman movie. It's very funny. And they're having the big party, and then Batman shows up at the fortress, and it's like, oh shit, he's here. Oh, hey Batman, how's it going? It's like, what's going on, guys? Like, oh no, nothing. It's like they don't want Batman because he's just always like brooding and he makes like lobster in the microwave. That's pretty fun.
Probably the first screen appearance of Condiment King. So there you go. Yeah. He's in the comics.
And they showed like 20 villains, and then one of the captions in the movie says, "These are literally from the comics. Go check."
Yeah.
Like go
check. Crazy characters. Yeah.
Crazy quills and all. All right.
This kid now.
Yeah.
It's plot device, child.
Yeah, I like the expressions on her face around here. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dr. Carter. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, hey. I serve the people.
Oh, here it is. There's the comment about manhandled by that barbarian Dr. Light. Dr. J. It's right there. It's Dr. J says it. She says, "I was manhandled by that barbarian Dr. Light."
Up here. Oh, here we go. Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Manhandled. Last issue, and you're like, what? What happened last issue? What happened in last issue stays in last issue. I like.
So Tatsu's now the world's deadliest librarian.
Yes. Katana the librarian. It's like these books are overdue. My blade will taste blood. Like,
that's like UHF, where
UHF.
Yeah, that's the guy in half. Like,
don't you know the Dewey Decimal System?
My mustache is very cool.
Bruce
No,
Lee
it's
voice.
not. Your mustache sucks. No, it doesn't. It's great.
Yeah, it's like if there's space above and below, then it sucks.
Yeah, that's
You love
the
those
right
pencil
time.
mustaches, old Perez or Aparo. Sorry,
Yeah.
Who's this? This could be either Ben Grimm or a Ninja Turtle. Can't tell who it is.
it's neither.
It's
It's
Cryo
discount Mr.
Man.
Freeze.
I'm the Cryonic Man. I love it. It's like, what, you walked in with this mask like that was just here, like no one noticed there was like a mask there.
Excuse me, the Bionic Man? No, the Cryonic Man. God, I should have come up with another name.
I should have come up with something better.
He's like
I should
Jeff
just-
Vader.
Jeff Vader, yeah.
I don't know who's Jeff.
That's from
Eddie Izzard, Death Star
Eddie Izzard,
Canteen.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till your back's better, J-Man, to watch that because
Okay,
you'll have some problems if you die. It's really funny.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up Jeff Vader. That's
Death
funny.
Star Canteen, Eddie Izzard. Back when he was
Oh,
funny.
He's
Although-
funny.
Well, the funny thing about that is he's drinking coffee, but in the actual Marvel comic, he's drinking coffee when he chokes that guy in the in that scene, like like he has a coffee in his hand for some reason. I don't know. But yeah.
There's a great meme of Vader. Remember when Vader lifts up that first guy, the rebel trooper guy in the first movie, and he chokes him out? And then there's that picture. And the next picture was him in the same room choking the guy, right, with the Force. And then the next picture was in Empire where he's doing it. Remember, he's looking at the guy through the TV screen, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
Admiral
Vader,
Ozzel.
Vader." Yeah. And then he chokes, and then he kills him there. So the first caption says pre-COVID, and then the next one was like social distancing, and then working from home, like doing it through a Teams meeting or whatever. It was great. I was like, that was perfect. Oh,
Apology accepted. Anyway.
all right. So Cryonic Man thinks that he's the only person who wears his costume underneath clothes, but he didn't know that Geoforce also does the same thing.
He didn't know that it was plot convenience time.
Yeah.
They all happened to be there at the same time.
Man, I
Lucky
love that.
that.
Listen, that's just how it goes. Here comes Metamorpho. Oh,
This is really clever, though. Look what look what Metamorpho does. It is very clever what he does.
Sorry, fella, but I got dibs on that thing. Oh yeah, everyone's irrelevant, dry. Cold, trying to give me the cold shoulder, eh? But even I drop that stuff and melts on me. When I turn to sodium,
Because sodium reacts with sodium reacts with water, right? Boom! Explosion.
that's.
Well,
I knew you double crossed
was
me,
really
Cryonic
clever.
Man. And he can fly, so he flies off. Boy, what a mess! Whoa. Yeah,
This is
it'd be
nice, though.
unfortunate because this was a very expensive chair for the time, so that would be that. This was unfortunate. I'll hold all this stuff up for you.
you
Thank you.
can put it down now. You don't have to pose like that the whole time, but
He does. He's a poser.
that's a classic Metamorpho thing. It's like
Yeah,
I don't
this is great.
understand. Yeah. I don't understand, though, why Geoforce doesn't get more love. Because he's such a nice guy. Yeah, Sodium. He's such a nice guy. And he's a bit hot-headed. But he becomes the leader eventually. And he's actually a really decent character. He's got a big heart. He cares about people. You know, he does the best he can. It made me sad that he never really took off as a character on his own.
Yeah, is there a modern Geoforce? I mean,
We can take a look
Oh,
afterward.
God.
yeah.
I watched a bit of Young Justice the other day just to see how they interpreted these characters, and I was like,
Yeah.
God. Ugh.
Well, he's got a GF. I saw one picture where he has a GF.
Yeah,
Oh,
his costume's going to change in the annual, and here's to
Okay.
Sir with Love, Sidney
Yeah,
Poitier.
I love
Oh,
that
no.
movie. I have that on DVD.
All the bad
Here you go.
kids.
Yeah. English 101
Goosh.
with Jefferson Pierce. Psh. Lightning with love.
Too light.
Who threw that? You? And then he
He
shocks
was
him and
assault a
blows.
student on his first day.
Yeah. Back then it was fine. No one complained, but
Oh, it's 1983.
yeah. Well, I remember my teachers would just slap kids into submission, and it was fine. That's what happens to you, right? But
I got
Listen,
the
my
I got
teacher
the
put me in a
belt at
figure
school
four leg
once.
lock.
yeah.
That put me in a figure four leg lock. Teacher, no, I'm sorry. Give up.
Oh, you like struggling for the rope, like
tapping. I'm tapping.
Well, the thing is, all three of us went to school in Southern Ontario, right? So,
Yeah.
so we all, I mean, when I was in school, we did stuff like in gym class, it was wrestling, and then we had to climb ropes and shit like that, do the flexed arm hang and all that stuff.
Well, they'll do that now? I don't know. I don't have
I don't
kids,
think so. I don't know about Ontario. New
I
Zealand,
don't
not
think
so
they
much,
climb-
but Ontario, no.
Yeah, I don't think they climbed the rope or whatever in gym class. And my
was
trick for
impressive.
climbing the rope
Yeah.
was to jump and reach as far up as I could and then pretend I climbed up that way.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, look how
Nice.
high I got. It's just like literally as high as I could jump and grab and then just pull myself. I'm like, look, I can't climb rope. And it's like, what am I, Batman or something?
I
Like,
never
can't-
understood that because to me it was impossible and very, very dangerous. There's nothing. If
Yeah,
you fall
there's
from
no
that great
protection
height-
underneath.
There's no
There's no
protection.
It's like a
protection.
mat that thin.
We
Yeah.
didn't
You
have
fall on your
that.
head, you're still fine. Oh,
No. Yeah.
All we
But
had
wait.
in my gym class was 1,000 excuses not to attend. Oh, I got a leg cramp and I didn't bring my gym shorts and all. Like I had.
I was the master of dodgeball because no one could ever hit me because I was so skinny. It's like it looks like the ball's passing through me. It's like I was like whoosh, whoosh.
Even when you got hit, they didn't know. It's like, no, they didn't hit
Yeah.
me. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I didn't know.
so you could dodge a
All right.
wrench.
Yeah.
So she's she's reading. Look, she's reading Japanese.
We really think so.
We really
Yeah,
think
I was gonna do it, but I was like, it's
Sorry,
too
sorry, mate.
That's
reading
all right.
Japanese. I think I'm reading Japanese. I really think so.
And then she turns into Kirby Crackle. I've been practicing my crackle. Psh. Not bad, but there's not enough of it. Whoa!
Okay, here we go. Look. Okay, look at Tatsu's physique there. She's actually
Oh,
quite
I'm looking.
curvy for a little lady.
Yeah.
Whereas when Alan Davis takes over, she's much more athletic, but less curved physique. I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, she should be athletic, but whatever. It's fine. She's a master, right? So they go into this darkly lit room. Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
'cause
Oh, this
it's
is ridiculous.
Batman's room. Yeah.
Hello, man. Did somebody paint my eyeballs black or what?
Yeah.
The lights.
If Batman
are out.
doesn't make an entrance, he's like the Undertaker. It's like it's like the gong hits and then he comes in.
Boom.
It's so ridiculous. He can't just walk in.
No, he's Batman.
Yeah. If Batman walked into a room, he would just be called Batman. So there's that man.
Hey, Batman.
This is Batman. It's like, so here comes Batman. He's talking to this is like the Last Supper here. Like, all right, guys. Someone's like, I'm trying to take notes. Can I get light here? I'm just trying to write this down. Like, is this going to be on the test? Batman, is this going to be on
So
the test?
he names Cryonic Man.
Yes, we'll call him
just
the
call him
Cryonic Man.
Cryonic Man. It's like, okay.
Discount Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
No trespassing. Well, that's it. I'm not trespassing. I don't know about you guys, but
Well, adventure over, guys.
the adventure's over. It's been years.
Roll credits.
Since anyone paid. Yeah, roll the credits. That's it. Look at Robot 1. Okay, so Robot 1 is awesome, and Robot 2 is a douchebag. I don't know. I would never trust Robot 2.
They kind of look like Magnus Robot Fighter robots. Like
They
from
do.
The old
Aparo loves those shapes though, because he does. There's a villain coming up. Well, there are some robotic characters coming up in future Aparo issues, and he loves that particular design.
Mm-hmm. And here's Cryonic Man. He's keeping his family on ice or whatever. This is his family. I mean, I don't know what. Like, this is so weird. He's coming in his underwear to look on at his family.
and he's
Well, one's his
convinced
wife.
them 1955. Yeah, one's his wife, and then a couple. I can't remember what their thing was.
The scientists that helped him. He's the lab assistant, right? But
Yeah,
there's the next panel. The next panel has a quite a nasty little thing in it. Here it comes down the bottom page.
Oh, his leg. That's awesome.
Suspicious.
Yeah, he took his leg. He couldn't even be bothered to shave it. Like, at least make it match your other leg. Like,
yeah. So Metamorpho's explosion must have like really just pulped his leg.
Yeah, and then he took this guy's leg, and he keeps telling these guys, "Look, it's fine. It's 1955. It's fine. It seems like it's been longer. No. You're the time goes weird. It's fine. It's like
it's a post-apocalyptic 1955 or something. And
isn't that a Brendan Fraser movie?
I love that movie, Blast from the Past.
Yeah,
Christopher Walken and Brendan Fraser.
And you go, that's how he does that all the time. It's in Alicia Silverstone. And then he's like the only person who's not a complete asshole in the world because he's from that time period where people weren't as douchey. So he comes across as being like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, there's a meme of him doing that at the Golden Globes where he's like super drunk. And he's like, oh, like that, yeah.
I know because I've seen that movie much. You snap both, pop this, and then do the finger.
Well, I don't think a lot of people know that it's from that movie. That's what he was trying to do when he was all drunk.
Yeah,
and stuff.
That's Ace Ventura, right?
Yeah.
All right, watching the news, eh? What's going on here? There's my wife. It's like, oh, if Melissa wasn't trapped in this tube like Mr. Freeze. I mean, like someone else that's a cold related.
Like someone else who's also got cold powers. And they're in a suit just like me. Shoot a freeze gun.
Yeah, and I was played by 3 different actors in a classic television series. Okay.
Yes.
So
Eli
Wallach and
Eli Wallach, yeah. God.
He had the bushy
eyebrows. Yeah.
Gotham Airport. This man shows up.
You've got to ask though, right? So they set up the trap for him to attack them at some point, and he attacks them in the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they wait in ambush till he comes out the tunnel?
Because that's not
wouldn't that make much more sense?
But you need to have a cool in-tunnel action scene. Like,
oh, okay. All right.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
It just won't. Shouldn't we attack him outside the tunnel? Oh, I just won't look as cool. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that happened over here. We skimmed that panel. So over here, he's like, oh shit! They actually removed a page from this where Metamorph was like, wouldn't it be better to just wait out? And then Batman's like, no, you're an idiot. It's like, don't talk. It's like, I'm Batman. I don't walk around outside of tunnels and caves. I work in tunnels and caves. It's like,
because I have pants.
I have pants. Like
he kind of looks like if you scroll down to his first appearance in this tunnel.
Yeah.
For that back shot, looks like GI Robot because he
does that.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's the MacGuffin is a kidney, right? The little girl Geoforce saved is waiting for a kidney. He needs a kidney, Chronic Man, to save his wife. So that's the MacGuffin in this episode.
Of all the kidneys and all of the hospitals and all of the, you just have to
what? So sorry, I forgot. What's his thing? He freezes people to see if they have. Oh, he's gonna get the kidney from Katana or something like that, right?
Well, later on, yeah, but they're transporting a kidney for that little girl.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's
it's a decoy. Well, they're a decoy, right? They're a decoy.
Yeah.
Right, really I forgot what this guy's plan was because he has like 3 people frozen. So I don't know.
Yeah,
His plan is to steal all the ice.
Yeah,
to make.
I think these issues were kind of rushed. These two, because they're kind of the weakest of the ones we're reviewing today.
Yeah, but it's still lots of action and fun. It's shooting guys.
Yeah.
But they went from being highly effective in the last issue to kind of getting each other's way in this one.
Yeah,
like they kind of drop in competence quite. See, their evaluations be quite poor after this issue.
Yeah, this is Mighty Ducks Part 2. After training together and working hard and winning in Mighty Ducks Part 1, all of a sudden they suck in Part 2 again. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, it's like Bad News Bears. It's like
now they can't win. Like, how do you suck again? I know.
Yeah.
All right, Black Lightning into the back. You're right from behind Black Lightning.
Yeah,
backdoor lover, man. He's coming from behind.
With the lights down low.
Oh, look. We decide to have a superhero battle in a traffic tunnel, and there are a bunch of traffic accidents. Oops.
Oops. And Metamorpho's like, see, I told you, Batman. It would have been better if we just
Shut up,
waited.
Metamorpho.
All those who are Batman, raise your hand. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut up, Metamorpho.
It's not called Metamorpho in The Outsiders.
Anyone who has more than 5 movies, raise your hand. Thanks. That's what I thought, Metamorpho.
The Metamorpho's like, I'm going to be
one
in James
crappy
Gunn
song in the 70s, and that's it. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to be in James Gunn's movie. It's like, that's going to suck, Metamorpho. Just get on it. No one's going to care.
Yeah, no.
Do you think in the movie he'll talk like he's from 1942? Because he does it in the comics, Metamorpho.
Well, I hope so. You figure, anyway. I don't really want him in a Superman movie, but anyhow.
Who does? Who asked for that?
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Metamorpho becomes a bridge. That's cool. Boom! Here comes Geoforce. Of course, Geoforce only saves the cool-looking cars. Because
I always liked Metamorpho's cartoonish face on anything he makes.
Oh yeah,
it's an obvious cartoon face. It's not meant to look realistic. But it's just I always like that. This is a classic.
Yeah.
Metamorpho. Yeah.
He's a great character, Metamorpho. There's no doubt about that. But
he's fun. Yeah.
And then boom!
You notice Katana hasn't killed anyone.
Well, she's told not to by Batman.
I swear I will not kill anyone. Whatever. So, all right. So
I can't remember if it was this issue or last issue or something, or maybe last week. He's like, yeah, can you? Oh, probably last week. He was, can you please not kill a bunch of people?
Can you not kill everybody?
Yeah.
And then
it was in that other country. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Markovia. And then he looks down.
What happens in Markovia?
Stays
in Markovia.
Made up a stain.
Well, next time they go there, I think everyone kills a bunch of people.
Hey, Mark, what's going on? Are you? Oh, I'm glad because I like that movie. And we've got Scott Tracy Griffin, who wrote 2 books on Tarzan, and he's interviewed Casper Van Dien. He had told me that he said he goes, we could try to get Casper Van Dien to come on at some point because he's had him on before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Oscar season. He'd be really busy.
Listen. Oh my God. Terrible.
No, apparently he's a very nice man. Apparently Casper Van Dien's really nice.
Yeah. And he was badass in that Tarzan movie. And that Tarzan movie had skeletons that became warriors and fought guys. Like, what the shit, man? That was awesome. Purist, how's it going, dude? Oh, I was watching Grizzy the other night. I don't know. I just can't get enough of that guy. He's so funny.
Man, these corporate shows are just useless.
No, I love it.
They are funny.
Yeah, it's basically the best.
And they do let me throw some links up here. So I Classic Comics is in there. I'll put Purist's link in there. And I got to put Mark's link in there too. Hold on a second. No, they're super funny. Okay, so here's Classic Comics link. Let's do Legion. We got Purist. Hold on a second. I got like 400 tabs open. Purist. But yeah, I usually watch Grizzy's thing late night and just put the headset in so my wife can't hear it. And then I try not to laugh. And then I'll start laughing big time. Like, I remember watching that guy from when he was just like nothing. I mean, now he's a bigger channel, but when he first started, I was just like, this is hilarious. Like putting together those clips or whatever. Yeah, and people are like, oh my God. And they're like, but I love when nothing happens and they're dying over. Like I watched, it took me two sessions to watch Skeleton Crew episode 1. I had to watch it in 2 sections. My wife was reading manga and she looks up, she's like, this show looks terrible. I was like, yeah, this is terrible. What happened? This is bad. And it's like nothing happened. I swear, if you watch Skeleton Crew episode 1, nothing happened. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened. Like really, here's what happened. They found a ship. That's it. And it was like 4 hours long. And nothing happened. I can't believe. And my wife's like, she's like, did you pause the show? I was like, I haven't paused it. I've been watching the whole. She's like, nothing's happening. It's been on pause.
She left the room, came back, and like nothing's progressed. Yeah,
Right.
no, Disney as a whole, like Marvel and Star Wars and all that stuff, they don't know how to make TV. It's like make a compelling episode and then build from that.
Is that argument that sucks number 6? It's a kid show. Or did you cover that one?
Oh,
did you cover that one?
you know what?
How
I
is
didn't
it-
put that one on there. I want to put that one. It was it's made for kids. That doesn't mean anything. When we were little kids, we were watching Temple of Doom. I don't know what you're watching.
I got into Star Wars when I was a little kid by watching Star Wars. I don't know what you're talking about, a kid's version of Star Wars. I I was like 2 or something when I was watching that stuff. So
Yeah, I was
Curious, can you send me the links? I don't know. Is Gatekeepers Alliance, is that a channel or is that a bunch of people together? I don't know any of the. I don't know anything. So you can tweet it to me, buddy, and I'll put it on here if you want. Tweet it to me and I'll put it on and I'll subscribe to it if it's a thing. I don't know if it's a channel or not or whatever. I don't know any of these things. I happen. Oh, we're at the end of this one. Sorry, this is a 2-parter.
yeah, so they're dead.
They're dead. That's it. They're dead.
Like, how can anyone?
Wow, that was a short run. 6 issues.
That was
Yeah.
6 issues. Yeah. What a book.
So-
All dead.
Years later, they would make a Black Lightning show, even though the character had been dead for like 3 decades. So anyway,
I have never seen it. I've never watched an episode.
I've seen
it's
it all.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
great cover. What a cover that is.
Great cover. The hell yes. Oh my God. Batman's the best here. Everyone looks awesome. Okay, there's 5 people in this thing. Okay, yo, so you got to send all those links. I don't know any of this, buddy. I only met you because you came on here. I'm an inactive YouTuber, which means that I only care about myself and I care about no one else. If I happened upon Grizzy and I thought this is a very funny person, and then I watched his stuff. That's it. I don't know anybody. People will say, "Did you watch this person?" I'm like, "I don't know who you're talking about." They're like, "They have 3." The only reason I know Nerdrotic is because Clobberin Times was actually friends with them. He's like, "My friend Gary." I said, "I don't know who that is." He's like, "Nerdrotic." I'm like, "No." He's like, "He's got like 1 million." I don't know who that is. I don't know anybody.
Yeah, I was watching Friday Night Tights before I came in here, and they said it best. Streamers are taking over Hollywood.
They're gonna not on my thing because I don't know any of the, I put Friday Night. I don't know anyone who's talking. I'm like, I only know Gary from the thingy, so I don't know anybody. Whatever. I'm not for or against anybody. I don't care. I posted my Cyberfrog review. Then people are like, "Oh, do you hate Rippaverse?" I'm like, "No, I don't care. And I don't hate or love Comicsgate. I don't care
enough to hate it. Yeah.
I don't
He's
care.
Switzerland.
No, I'm not even Switzerland because I literally don't. I just read the whatever comic comes. I'm like, oh, that was a good comic, and someone's like, yeah, but Tom Taylor wrote this. I'm like, well, I like this one. I don't know what to.
I met him. He's quite nice actually for an Australian.
Some people, I go comic book by comic. Same with Star Wars. Like Skeleton Crew sucks. Obi-Wan sucks. Acolyte sucks. I like Mandalorian season 1 and 2. I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Right. Is it Star Wars? Maybe not.
I'm getting that Jedi Knights comic. I'll take a look.
Don't know
The new one. And it's a new series.
Jedi Knights.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Oh, I saw that. No, don't buy it, Sean. It's bad.
I'll buy
Jedi
the
Knights.
No.
issues.
No.
Is that like Baywatch Nights just with lightsabers?
No, I saw that. I saw that comic. It's not good, man. Don't use
I know
your
it's not
money.
good, but let me try it.
Do you want me to give it? If you want me to loan it to you, I can loan it to you before you buy it.
Then I'll just unpull it then if you do that. But
The old Dark Horse stuff is great though.
It's
Dark
great.
Horse,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like
they make epic collections of that stuff. And it's great.
yeah. I've got a trade paperback. I think of not Knights of the it's the Sith War or something like that from Tales of the Jedi back in the 90s. Those are really good. Those are really good.
Yeah.
If anybody wants, so I have from the library I borrowed every single Star Wars comic there ever was up until like 2015 or something or whatever. Like it's insane. I borrowed from the library. I have it all. So if everybody wants it. All right, Sean, let's do the credits.
All right, it's the same staff as before.
Okay, so do you want to just...
The cover dated February 1984, but just the colorist is now Adrian Roy. But this is like penciled, inked, and lettered by Jim Aparo and written by Mike W. Barr. And this is just one story in this one.
All right.
Yeah, I got very
Okay.
brief notes for this one.
Yeah.
Yep, go for it.
Well, there's
as we go.
the two big things in this issue are there's a bit of Katana shows a bit of skin,
Woo!
which is surprising, and Black Lightning uses a power that he never uses again. It's one of those plot convenient superpowers. He just pulls it out of his arse, and then that's it.
He pulls out the victim card. No, I'm just. You can't do this to me.
He pulls out the
counter card.
it's the magnetic field card.
Magnetic.
Yeah.
Cold hands, cold hearts. They're all frozen, although they've swapped spots because this guy was on the other side, but whatever.
Yeah.
He moved over here to be like, oh.
Well, yeah, I think Halo was to the right, and then now Halo's kind of in the back. Yeah.
Buddy, come on.
It is clever how they survived this, though. That actually they put a little bit of thought into that.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got these guys. They're like, what happened here? There's a bunch of bullshit that happened. There's some weird
Batman's
costumes.
dead, and those other guys too. I don't know who
That
they are.
bat fella dead. I saw him. He's dead. He's DED dead. He's not coming back. It's like he's getting iced up here. Look at it. I like these guys.
Yeah.
Right? Darn right he did. I'm going to chip in and chip that stuff out of here. Look, these guys came to the rescue, man.
When they chip Batman's cape, the cape shatters because it's frozen.
Yeah.
They're like, imagine like his skin is in there too, so he's dead, man.
Well,
that's it.
Look, they're not the smartest people around, but they're trying their best.
Like no Tim Burton, no Joel Schumacher, no Christopher Nolan. All their careers are like null and void now because they can't spring off of Batman.
Yeah, that's it. You've murdered all the movies or whatever now. All right, so they got to get him out. Now, notice Zack Snyder might be okay, but
no fighting in a public bathroom. BVS is the worst.
Is this BVS talk, Sean? Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I know that's
nobody saw.
No one remembers that movie.
Nobody
anymore,
knows what you're talking about.
I wish I couldn't remember that movie.
He
God.
throws like a toilet at Superman.
Stop it. Nobody remembers that movie. Okay, see, robot number 1. Good, dependable, right? Where's robot number 2? Nowhere to be seen.
Are like effed off.
They're bullshit. I'm not trusting those guys. All right, so he's got her tied up.
This is cool, though, what she does here.
Yeah. You definitely Oh, Mark actually. Yeah, we found someone that likes that movie. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Mark likes that movie.
I've watched it a lot of times, but it's awful. That's why I watch it. Yeah. Sorry.
All right, so he's coming. Look at this is got a bit creepy. He's gonna take her kidney, right?
Yeah.
It's like, can I have your kidney? I just wanted to ask. No. Okay, I'm just asking. I just want to be polite in the beginning. I don't want to do this. It's like, okay, but I imagine you'll find a way. Oh, she is awesome. She's badass, man. This is like a real, and it just makes it cooler because like everyone knows Japanese people are awesome. So that's like already a known fact. So just her like being awesome and like, yeah, okay. Or you're all choked up about this. Say, you piece of shit. You're going to do it. So he brings this, gets the lights here. You must remain still. It is painless. She gets her foot out here.
This is cool.
Busted his face in. That was awesome.
The old scalpel in the teeth.
Yeah. Damn.
She uses that to cut the metal. It's I guess because she knows how to do that or something.
Wait, what metal?
I think they're just straps, I think.
No, they're just straps.
Are they not just straps?
I think they're just straps.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. You want to poke your eyes out over here. Be careful. You're bending down. Oh, damn. Threw it at him. Look at him. He's like, shit, I better get my freeze gear.
This will take 5 minutes to put on. Hold on for a second.
If you were Mr. Freeze, you'd be wearing the suit all the time, buddy. This is why Mr. Freeze went somewhere and you didn't go anywhere. This is
Dollarama Mr. Freeze. It's like freaking.
When you order Mr. Freeze from Wish.
This is what's the
The
trick
Timu,
here?
Timu free. Everyone says Timu now.
No, Mark. Oh God, Timu. Yes. No. Oh God, that's terrible. No, Mark will know. What's the transform? No, No, not trans. Not. Oh, what's the fake Transformers name? Transmorphers.
Transmorphers. Yeah.
Asylum. That's it. This is the Asylum. Asylum, Mr. Freezer. It's like, no, I'm not DC. I'm from Asylum. There's something called Asylum. No. GoBots are still good, cool. No, not GoBots. No, the Transmorphers. The
Transmorphers was Asylum's Transformers.
Was the fake.
Even when you watch those movies, the Transmorphers themselves are barely in it.
Yeah, Transmorphers. Jeez, I can't say it.
Transmorphers.
Yeah, this is cool.
What she does next?
See, now number 2 shows up, right? What a loser. Boom.
Boom to the face.
Kick him in the face. Van Damme style, or Cynthia Rothrock style. Then he shocks her. Here comes Crowman's like, damn it, I don't have my shit on yet. Hold on.
Very good number 2. You came in and did 2 seconds work and showed up number 1. But hey,
number 1's like, God damn. I've been here since the whole thing started. No. you showed up late, got all the glory. I like this. Where's this? What is going on with this doctor? I don't understand what was happening here.
Well,
yeah, he puts the stethoscope to the ice. Or
this guy's as useful as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
It's like, yep, they're nice.
The guy with ginger hair there, though, is Discount James Gordon. I think he's like Lieutenant Freeman or something like that. He's like a lesser known Gotham cop, because James Gordon couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, he's recovering from like a stroke or something. He's like, I'm here. I tried to look as cool as possible, but like it's kind of a lost cause, really. Anyways, they notice Halo is going to do something, and they're like, "Get down, Doctor."
There's this. Hi, I'm Lieutenant
Freeman. I think his name is
Jeff Gordonson. I'm here to take this. It's like, if you can't listen, if the real Gordon just show up here, if you can't get the real Gordon, then please, I don't want you here. Go back to the Asylum universe. Go back to the Asylum universe. This guy's okay. So he punches him out. Not this punch him out. He grabs him. Sorry, what am I saying?
Jimbo Del Gordo.
Halo. She's. I like Halo.
And then she explains how she did it, which I thought was quite clever.
Yeah, I did it. What did you do? Because we were reading a comic. We don't understand what happened.
Please give us some exposition.
Exposition, yeah. Basil,
the Legion. Yeah.
I'm the only chance they've got. Melting everything. I'm melting.
Help
saves the day. This guy's got purple hands. Like, what happened here? Those are his gloves, I guess.
His gloves, I don't know. Yeah.
It's like,
I'll get his mask off. Like the hell you will. I'm Batman.
Yeah. Let me take off the
read
mask.
a Batman comic?
Yeah. That was like when Bob. I liked Bob the Goon in '89. He's like, take off the mask. That was like the first thing he said. That was awesome. Yeah. Take it off.
I'm definitely not Bruce Wayne. Okay.
Well, listen, I'm not Bruce Wayne. It's like, nope, you guys are all good. I checked your pulse. You're good. Well, you were frozen. I don't know if that's. Can I get a second opinion? Like, I was frozen for 5 minutes. Like, anyways, had some hot coffee. Like, where? Oh, Black Lightning! I never noticed your V-neck was so pronounced here. Well, yeah. Oh,
so disco.
Yeah, it's a disco.
Disco version. Yeah.
Now they're all.
But it works though. It works. It's a ridiculous costume, but it works. Look at the big wide collar and then the V-neck. Like, but it works. There's something about that design that it works. All right. Mm-hmm. Maybe not live action, but on comics it works.
Actually, I thought the live action suit looked pretty cool in that show or whatever. I thought
Would you
that guy looked good. Probably.
Would you recommend it, Jimin?
Nah. I just watch any garbage, so I recommend it for me. But I
All right.
actually I thought
Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend it either. It was
Yeah.
neat, and it wasn't
you
as
watched, Tank
terrible
Girl?
as like. Pardon?
Tank
Well-
Girl.
Yeah.
Have I watched Tank Girl? I love
it's
Tank
a-
Girl.
He is Tank Girl.
I am Tank Girl. I have it on.
Yeah, that's the poster.
I got a framed poster over there. I got Lori Petty's autograph. I got the super whatever edition. I got the soundtrack on cassette tape, soundtrack on CD. I've seen that movie many, many times. I love Tank Girl. There's a list of movies that are the everyone hates this but J-Man, and then and I have like an uncontrollable love for it, like Wonder Woman 84, Tank Girl. And I don't care. And I don't give a shit if everyone thinks they're garbage. They can all F themselves. It's like, go ahead. I don't care. I love Tank Girl. I love, there's a few of these movies where I walked out of the theater in Tank Girl and all my
It's on
friends.
Tubi right now.
Is it on? No, it's on Tubi. Literally everyone said it was the worst movie they've ever seen. And I fought with them the whole way home from the theater. I was like, you guys suck. You don't know anything about movies. Your trash opinions are not needed here. And they're like, oh, Jane, it's terrible. They made fun of it. And that was your buddy Sean, the other Sean.
Yeah.
It was Sean, Sean's father who drove us, and my friend Jay, all three of them telling me I was an idiot the whole ride home. I was like, I don't care. You guys all suck. Tank Girl's awesome. I love it. I don't care. Howard the Duck.
We love Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. I saw that in the cinema with some friends. Howard the Duck's fun. It's a fun movie.
Fun.
Yeah.
So
I
yes,
saw
love
it when
Tank
I
Girl.
was like 7, so like in the theater. So I love it, and
Yeah.
I'd have to read more about. I don't know why Steve Gerber thought it wasn't like the comics. To me, it is the comics. It's like he's that irascible in the comics. He meets up with the girl, like
Yeah.
I know, and he fights a space monster.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The Dark
he looks pretty good.
Overlord.
Yeah,
The
that
Dark
thing is
Overlord, yeah.
neat. Yeah,
That's Jeffrey Jones'
just-
best performance.
I like Jerry. Yeah, Leah Thompson was
In his
good in there
career,
too.
probably.
Yeah. Tim
Yeah.
Robbins.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's
Get that
we
planet
gotta-
on the phone.
we gotta
sing the whole thing.
maybe we'll do a Days of High Adventure on Howard the Duck. That might
Oh
be
man, yeah. I've got the comic adaptation
of the
and
movie.
the Dark Overlord is just a big blue Howard the Duck. That's all it is. It's just a
Oh.
giant blue
Oh.
Howard the Duck.
Disappointing.
It's not the crab monster from the movie. So yeah.
Is that I've read 0 Howard the Duck comics. Is that accurate, or like what is?
No,
I don't
they
know
just
anything
made
about
that-
Howard the
that
Duck
must-
other than the movie.
That might have been like an early draft or something like that. But no, I've got a bunch of the magazines and everything too. So yeah.
All right, let's
In
get
the
back to this.
Amalgam universe, isn't he become Lobo the Duck?
Yes, he is.
Oh
And
my
that's
God,
in
really?
That's in
Yeah.
the omnibus. Yeah, Lobo the
In the
Duck.
Amalgam
That's one of the
universe.
better ones.
Yeah. That they merge Howard the Duck and Lobo.
Lobo, yeah.
What?
That's one of the
That's
better
awesome.
amalgam verse things because a lot of the amalgam verse stuff is stupid, but like yeah, that was cool.
All right,
Anyway, yeah.
so grabs a sword here. This is badass. This sword is awesome. I just noticed this sword is quite dangerous to wield. Look at where this is. Like, if this was on Forged in Fire, they wouldn't be able to test it. They'd have to say we can't test this blade or whatever.
Whoops. That's
Whoops.
just Nerf, J-Man. It's fine.
Oh, it's Nerf.
It's
Okay.
made of
Well-
ancient Nerf.
This is for real swordsmen, all right? This isn't for pansies. Like,
Yeah, it's the
this is
thing.
this is a real sword for real
It keeps your
swordsmen.
form in check. It's like,
Exactly.
okay, well, you gotta do it like this. Yeah.
It's not like that stupid lightsaber that has energy where if you turn your hand, you cut your hand off or whatever. Like that idiot in that.
It's designed by geniuses named J.J. Abrams.
Okay, so 1 hour and 23 minutes. We made fun of Star Wars. That's a pretty good record for us.
Who?
Oh no, I made fun of Skeleton Crew earlier. What am I talking about?
We're making fun of the
Yeah.
comics and stuff.
but that's not Star Wars, so that didn't count.
Gotta be honest though, issue 8 you could pretty much do in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we're good.
It's
for
a
time.
Hanzo sword. Oh.
Hanzo, yeah, it's a Hattori Hanzo. Okay. Yeah,
This
here we
issue
go,
8
flying.
utterly pointless.
This is great. So now, can she can hear the sword now, right? If you're wielding it,
Yeah.
you can.
She can hear it,
Talking
and she
to her.
knows a bit more about her past here.
I like
she'll
that.
factor into future.
and
Yeah.
they can connect. they can have a connection.
Make a connection.
So hang on.
Yep,
What is
sorry.
Metamorpho in that picture? Is he a giant toilet
No.
sanitizer disc?
He's
What is
he's
Metamorpho
a
there?
NES 8-bit platform that you just jump on and that's
exactly what it is.
Let
Let me check the internet. Yep, that's what it is.
He's a Mega Man platform.
He's a Mega Man platform. That makes total sense.
At least
right,
he's
so
got he's got handles. Are they steering?
He's got handles, yeah. He's thoughtful that way.
All right, so I put in some links for our purist gave me a couple of links, so I put one already. This one is, I'll just say Knights, and then if you want to chat with people, did I get everything? There was 2, right? Yeah. So these are all Star Wars channels, I guess. I've subscribed, so I'll check them out afterwards.
Oh,
so
what's that?
I don't know, Knights of something and Gatekeepers Alliance or whatever. Anytime someone says gatekeeper, that's like a big negative. I got called a gatekeeper for nothing. I'm like, this is a shit Doctor Who episode. Oh, you're a gatekeeper. I'm like, what am I gatekeeping you from? Shit TV shows? Well, then, yeah, I guess I'm gatekeeping you. I don't understand.
You didn't do a very good job.
If you want to watch it, then go watch it. I don't understand. They said I was a gatekeeper of nothing. I'm like, watch it.
Yeah, you can watch whatever you want.
Watch whatever you want.
Yeah.
Why you taking a stranger on YouTube's like advice? The hell's wrong? Who taught you anything?
Remember, I like Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh, hang on. There's a very suggestive panel coming up.
Oh, look at the robots.
Strategically placed head. Yeah,
that's right. You dirty robots. Look at that.
Aparo, you let us down, buddy. You let the comic readers down. You're one of my boys. Let us down.
Also, aren't your kidneys in your back?
Yes.
Well, 700 kidney stones.
They're too lazy to turn her over. They're just gonna go right through the front.
Yeah, that's that's
what kills her. Because to me, it's like she's not gonna die from just extracting her kidney, but like no, we're gonna do it through the ribs or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, wait a minute. So number one was destroyed, wasn't he? He's back.
He was damaged. I think he was only.
He got kicked in the face.
No, 2 was kicked in the face.
Was 2 kicked in the face? Oh, yeah. Okay, 2 was kicked in the face. No, I think number 1 was kicked in the face.
No, it was 2. 2 was holding her up, and she went, "Boof."
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They are robots. They could just be rebuilt, and
Well, maybe there's $6 million a piece, and the guy can only get 2 of them, or whatever. I don't know. Reap. Security got violated. Wow, you've been violated.
I sure am surprised that Batman came back from his trap. It's like, what an idiot. He can't even villain right. Like what? Anyway.
But he is discount, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, he's discount.
It would have been cool if they broke through the TV.
Then they'll explain that somehow with the 4 other.
It would have been weird.
Oh, yeah.
That's like Demons 2, where they came through the TV. I'm like, wait a minute, can Demons
2? Yeah.
Can they do that? That was weird.
More energy, more power.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's Kool-Aid.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here come the other robots.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Purist is letting us know which ones to watch from those things. So thank you.
Oh, Sparrow Files. God damn.
I don't know what that means, but
I'm not gonna explain it, Jake.
No, don't explain.
Too much of this stuff.
Is it gonna get me in trouble or whatever? I don't know. This is like
sure.
Trouble again.
Enough of your security robot crap.
Yeah, look here. No, you know what? It's been fun in games. Now Batman is here. Look, it's all been bullshit up until now. Now the real shit is going down. Batman has showed up.
And Geoforce takes off this robot's head.
Yeah, Geoforce is pissed.
But hang on a second. Here's one of the first times we see Metamorpho. That digging capsule in that panel is him. If you go down a bit.
Oh yeah.
It's the first time we see him do complex moving parts machinery, right?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Because they're all inside him.
He's done it, but not like a big vehicle like this, right?
Yeah, that's really cool.
What's funny when he goes up like that, they're just gonna fall back into like his backside or whatever the hell, and you know, like there's nothing really. They're not in a chair or anything. So anyway,
well, maybe he could have. I don't like how. Like I mean, how complex can he go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, it's whatever the writers want, right?
Yeah, just wait.
out-
That's coming up again. Whatever the writers want, and about
Right.
next page, I think.
Already done, girl. I really do like Halo. I like the relationship of Halo and Katana, and I like her holding the sword and then learning a little bit more. There's more, like, because Batman's already established, so you're buying it because Batman's in it, and that was their selling point. But they have been making the characters interesting.
Yeah.
The outsiders themselves are interesting, and you
Yeah.
first said that to me originally when we started talking about this, that it's not just. It's not just Batman, then the other guys are schmucks or whatever. Like they're cool.
Their relationships are really nice. Like there's an issue coming up where Metamorpho stops by the bookstore to take Tatsu out for lunch. Like one of the things that comes through really strongly is they are friends. There's almost a late 80s X-Men vibe, right? When you had the Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Jean Grey, at that level of X-Men, there's really strong friendships, and that's what sells the book, I think. Not so much the stories, but the charm of the characters, right?
Yeah, see that this is why I hate the most about the X-Men is the relationship shit.
Oh yeah.
You don't like the relationship? But dude, man, it makes it. You know what the thing is? For me, I tend to follow characters more than I follow creators, unless the creator did something so good that I want to see his take on another character. Right. So I'm just born of that. Like to me, Superman, Batman, like I love Superman and Batman. I continue with Superman no matter how shitty it gets. And I continue with Batman no matter how shitty it gets, and then hope that it goes up a little bit and then it goes down a little bit. It's like the only one who I've given up on Spider-Man totally because I feel that they've lost their way. I've given up on Hulk. I've given up on who are my other favorites? Well, X-Men I've completely given up on big time. The only character I read from X-Men now is Wolverine, the solo Wolverine comics. So if there's a creator that worked on, let's say, Superman, I'm like, oh, I liked when he was doing Superman, and then he pick a different guy. I don't know, like pick something weird, like not obvious. Martian Manhunter. So some guy who did, the guy who worked on Batman, who I liked, goes and does Martian Manhunter, who is not someone that I would just buy. Then I might check Martian Manhunter out, and then I'd be like, oh, I like Martian Manhunter. Then go backwards. Like to me, I guess Mike Grell would be Green Arrow. Like it's like I don't really care about Green Arrow, and then I like Mike Grell. Oh, what's Green Arrow all about, right? So that's how I usually do it. Because as a kid, you're like Superman. It's Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Hulk. Like those are the cartoons that you watched or shows that you watched, right? Like those are your favorites. Yeah. Oh, Hellboy. Not when we were little kids.
But Hellboy is Mike Mignola, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's a very personal. Yeah. And I like Lobster Johnson too for some. I like the pulp. Looking like I like Abe Sapien. It looks like a pulp comic, which is why I kind of think it's neat. It looks like, he's got a trench coat and shit and he's like investigating. And so it feels like it's not Doc Savage or something, but like it feels kind of like that. All right, let's see this fight so we can get on to the next one.
This is what I was saying about Black Lightning. Pulls a superpower out of his arse that he never uses again. He creates a magnetic field. Never does it again.
Yeah, it should have been one of his like power sets, right?
I forbid this. It's like, but okay, well, I don't. What do you mean you forbid it? What are you talking about?
So he's like, Philip, is that you? No, you can call me Black Lightning. He's like, what year is this? What's happening?
What is this? Let's get a flashback so we can explain what the hell's going on around here.
Exposition.
Oh my God, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Well, anyways, they're dead, so they're
dead, but they can think. And then they all team up to fry this guy.
Yeah, they think him to death.
You've been thought.
Wolfpack. So doing the Wolfpack symbols.
Batman's
that's
like,
it
I
for
can't
those
believe
guys.
we fought this guy for 2 issues. It's like this guy's a 1 issue or like less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God damn.
yeah,
Like,
Batman's like, what the hell? What the hell was all
this
that
team
about?
needs a lot of work. But next up, man, Phantom Stranger in a
Oh,
very
shit.
strange story.
A very strange story.
The
Phantom
next
Stranger.
story, like I love Batman the Outsiders, but the next story, I got the impression that if the Outsiders and Batman weren't in it, it wouldn't have made much of a difference at all.
This is the
Like
You know what? It feels like a leftover Brave and the Bold script.
oh yeah,
Like it looks
Yeah,
like
it
something they pulled
does.
out of the. Yeah, it's like, but they just tossed the Outsiders in it. Oh, that's not it.
or is it the next one you're saying? Well, no, this is the next one.
This is 8.
Oh shit! Sorry. How did I mess that? Wait, where's 8? 7, 6, 5.
You just talk about it.
Oh, it got.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Here we go. I don't know. My order got messed up. There you go.
The
Look
Phantom
at this.
Stranger. Yeah.
I like how Phantom Stranger invented the watermark here. It's like
Yeah.
this is a Phantom Stranger comic, and I'm putting my mark on it so nobody can copy it and make it something else.
It is a Phantom Stranger comic, really. This issue, and they just happen to be there.
All right, Sean.
Yeah,
Credits.
It's a bit
And a
demented.
Christmas
This
comic.
comic, actually.
Yeah, a Christmas comic as well. So cover artist and pencils, inks, letters by Jim Aparo and written by Mike W. Barr. This is cover dated March 1984. Edited by Len Wein. It's the same cast, same people.
Where
Staff.
are the children?
So he's
this
like,
is
it's
great.
Christmas time, and I'm going to narrate this. And you see a preview of babies fighting the Outsiders. Sure.
Okay, Bob Haney. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's like the Bob Haney tribute book here.
Yeah.
It is bizarre. This issue.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Well, they're these two people are getting some Christmas presents going on here.
Yeah, one's pregnant. They go to their house, but their neighbor or something like that. The baby is missing, and the cops are like, "Stay back, baby missing." And
And
so
everyone gets the alert on their phone, and they're like,
There he
"Oh,
is."
Amber Alert
Yeah.
on the phone." Here.
So there's the
Oh,
baby, and then
Discount
someone
Gordon.
punches him in the face, and then the baby's gone. So,
It's Lieutenant Jeff Gordonson.
Oh, Jeff Gordon, yeah.
Jimbo
It's-
Del Gordo.
It's Ginger Top A-frame stash. Dun! Like,
Weren't you in the last couple issues? Didn't we see you before? Well, you did, Batman. I've made a appearance again. I'm going to be in the next. I'm going to be in the Matt Reeves movie. I'll be
They're
one of
trying
the
to-
people. I'll be one of the
Yeah.
people standing in the dark, which you'll never see anybody because the entire movie will just be a black screen.
He's the guy. He makes a cameo in the Batman. He's the guy that tells Batman what that tool is for at the end.
My carpet
He's like,
tucking
my
tool.
brother,
Carpet scraper.
Yeah, my brother is a carpet scraper or whatever, and he's like, and then he rips up the thing, and of course it's too late. I really don't like that movie. Anyway,
Nobody likes it.
people love it. They're like excited for part
They're like pretending. If you ask them anything, they can't answer it.
They can't answer. I know. It's awful.
Tell me something that happens in the movie. They can't tell you.
The seawall breaks.
Batman walks around. I think
There's a
and
flood.
There's that scene where Batman walks around, and that's the whole movie.
Yeah,
You could pause. I bet you if you played that movie and paused it, and then came back, you wouldn't know. You'd be like, it's the same. It's just him standing around in rooms.
He's a terrible Batman, though. Like when he has to, there's a guy who's got the bomb wire to him, and he stands right in front of him, and then it explodes.
Yeah, it's like do something.
Yeah, he's a terrible Batman.
Yeah.
All right, so the babies are missing.
So this baby's missing for now.
Yes.
And then it's like, find my baby. And Batman's like, okay, well, I'll do what I can.
Any dingoes on the loose there?
Yeah, it's like, first I'll do a perimeter search of dingoes.
Yes.
With my dingo sonar, and then yeah.
Fresh snow here with the footprints.
Yes. So these two are out and about
Shopping.
and, Halo's like sad or whatever.
Yeah. I'm sad in this comic.
I don't have parents and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm Katana. Like, I don't have anybody. So
Yeah, I'm Katana. My parents is this sword that kills people and eats their souls.
yeah,
It's like, oh my god, you should team up with Elric. It's like, we should team up together.
Elric, what's that? X-Neo on the Elric, eh? we're
That's
ripping it
the
off,
other
dude.
sword guy that has the
I don't think you understand what we're doing here. Yeah. Anyway.
It's who you copied. Oh,
like The Witcher. Anyway.
Oh man, what a random attack on The Witcher just because
The Witcher's a super duper ripoff of and that's the
I
most
thought it was an Elric show. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, is it an Elric show? That's awesome!" And it's like The Witcher. I'm like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's based on a video game. They made Elric video games? No, stop it! It's a different thing." It's like, oh,
yeah, no, Michael Moorcock
tell you what,
will never lend out any of the stuff to movies and TV.
In today's world, though, I think we should be grateful no one has tried to adapt Elric live action.
I agree with that.
Because you can only imagine what it would be like now.
But that's Michael Moorcock. After the final program, he said never again, because that movie's a total mess. I think that's what it's called. It's based on one of his books.
He said that in real. Oh, so he said that in real life, Sean?
Yeah, no, and then never again. So that's
like, wow,
why you'll never see Elric or any of his stuff.
Is that Malcolm McDowell in that movie?
Is
that young
it's
Malcolm
a bunch
McDowell?
of British people, man. I can't remember.
It's a bizarre book. It's a very strange book.
Yeah, it's a bizarre book. So I don't know why they chose that to make a movie on. Of course, it's going to be a mess, right? So yeah.
All right, here come the bad guys. So basically, what's happening is that this woman, this man and husband and wife, or whatever, they're hiring the bad guys because they're pissed off at Black Lightning. Is that this one? Yeah.
That's the next issue.
That's coming up.
That's going to come up. Yeah, it's going to come up.
That's the foreshadowing here.
Strangers like
terrible argument number 7.
Yeah, and you can see there's 4 shadows here, so that's how you know that there's going to be.
Yes. So Phantom Stranger's like, oh, let's solve this crime. I'm in this for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, Phantom Stranger's like, my cape is better in the wind than your cape, and Batman's like, are you effing crazy or what? Like, clearly my cape is better. And then Phantom Stranger's like, yeah, I guess it's kind of better, but yeah, mine's okay.
You're the one with all the movies, so
anyway. Yeah, I guess you would. Yeah. All right, so I like when Batman has a flashlight and is looking for stuff. I always thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and a magnifying glass.
It's like,
I'm a detective after all. Look, the 2 tools you need.
Look, this is detective. Yeah, it's like flashlight, magnifying glass, thinking. Right, so it's like that's
put index finger here and thumb here and do this.
Just like the Greek statue, but that's more like this, I guess, really. But that's deep thought. That's deep thought.
He's on the can.
No. Those were. I don't think those were invented.
They're like early toilets. Yeah.
Early toilets, or whatever. No, this is the. I'm thinking about a problem now. This is the thinking about life and like the depth of every. It's like so that's a different thinking.
He's thinking so hard his nose fell off. It was like no nose. Anyway.
No, that's just God. Metamorphos on the call here. I suggest you try again later. Was that Rex, Daddy? No, baby, it was just the wrong number. Hey, wait a minute. Are you sure?
I can't believe all this happened in one comic. When I'm thinking back to what I read, it's like, oh my god, like we have so much more to go through here. So these kids,
and it gets really wacky soon. It gets really wacky.
They were babies, and then when they turn to old people, their pajamas fit them. Like they're like, like.
So these babies were transformed into adults, and old people. So they Benjamin buttoned in like, I guess
no, they just reversed. Advanced.
That's reversed. They advanced.
It's like someone stole their youth.
Yeah.
Like
someone stole their youth.
Who could that be?
I don't know. Maybe it's J.J. Abrams. He stole everyone else's youth. May as well steal these guys.
Okay, what do you want to call this? Because it's not Kirby Crackle. What are you going to call that?
I know Star Wars, MCU. Oh, we got a lot of like original Marvel, Star Wars, and Marvel. Those are the big properties, I guess. Thank you so much. You like that? It's a great run. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. I don't know what you want to call this.
This looks very Ditko to me.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's
That's
like
a good
Ditko's Dark Dimension. A little
Yes,
bit.
yeah.
Just less trippy.
Ditko Darkness, maybe call it that.
Now that is one thing the Doctor Strange movie I thought got right. I liked how they represented the Dark Dimension.
Yeah,
in the first Doctor Strange film.
Yeah.
I like both Doctor Strange movies. Everyone hates part 2, but I still like it.
2's great. Yeah,
I like part 2. There's a lot of magic in it. I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of magic, and there's like a lot of cool things in it. And Benedict Cumberbatch is just cool. I just like him.
He is very good as Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
except for the first 25 minutes of No Way Home, where he's a moron.
Oh yeah, where he's an idiot. Yeah,
where he's a moron.
Yeah.
I don't count that as a Doctor Strange thing. I literally just chapter 1 hour into that movie. I just ignore the entire one. I literally remove 1 hour of it and just watch for the Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's great to watch the first time for all the surprises. Once you get past that, it's done.
You know, I'll just skip 1 hour, and then when all the Spider-Men are together, it's cool. I like seeing them all interact with each other.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but that's it. The first hour is garbage. That's the problem.
The best Doctor Strange, though, the best Doctor Strange moment in all the MCU, I think, has to be his one-on-one with Thanos on Titan in Infinity War.
Yeah. Infinity War is awesome. Yeah. That's like the last really great one, and then after
that was awesome. Yeah, it was better than I like Endgame, but like
I like some of it. It's too long though. That's the other
thing.
Way too long.
Endgame, in my opinion, was terrible.
Terrible, yeah. I like some parts of it. Yeah, Clobby didn't. Me and Clobby had the same opinion. We loved a lot of it, but then we didn't like a lot of it. So it's just weird. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a weird movie. But I don't know what else they could have done. Just not the blip.
Really high highs. It's got really high highs, but some quite low lows too.
Right, like Hulk and Thor are complete trash. And Hulk is in my top 5 Marvel characters, and Thor would be in my top 15 characters. So I mean, they ruined those guys. But you know, everything. I like Captain America. He's awesome. His stuff is cool. Iron Man is cool. You know, I don't like the blip at all. I really hate that story idea.
But tell me, I bet there's nobody here in the panel or the chat or anywhere listening to this who didn't cheer when Cap lifts Mjolnir the first time.
Oh, that was sick. Yeah, everyone likes that part. That was cool.
The cinema I was in went nuts. You know, people love that. It's brilliant.
All right, so they're bringing the gifts here. Geoforce.
These
people
what a guy! He's taking them to hospital.
Taking them to the hospital. Yeah. And he's going to pay their hospital bill, too. With Markovian money. So they bring in...
This is messed up.
This is super messed up. This is actually pretty crazy.
So the baby... I don't get... It's supposed to be a girl or something like that, but it ages... This time, instead of just aging up, just turns straight up into the villain.
Super evil baby attacks.
Yeah. So
it doesn't say it's a girl, Sean.
I thought it was, because when the baby's reborn, it's a girl.
Oh, sure, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Well, is it reborn? Well, we find out a bit later anyway. But
okay. So hold on a second.
I don't know.
Okay, so
it's bizarre.
It's definitely a boy. Yeah. It's definitely a boy here. And then Aparo drew a thing here, and then they said, "Really, Aparo? Come on,
you can't draw.
You can't draw a penis." Anyways, so then the baby grows up to be this guy with clothes. Thank God,
and a bow tie. So
a bow tie. And
that was in the womb. Yeah.
Yeah, that cape was in the womb. She's like, I feel something weird and silky in there. It's a cape.
It's like, and as you were saying, it's Phantom Stranger's story, because then he's facing off against his nemesis here. So, yeah.
You know, this guy attacks the parents. How do you like that shit? What an ungrateful piece of crap.
What an arsehole. There's no other way to say it. What an arsehole this guy Tanarak is.
Yeah. You know, you attacked your parents. You were just born, you asshole. Give him a minute.
What is his name?
Wait a minute.
Tanarak?
Have we got Batman with taking off the mask yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
That's
God.
Matches Malone and whatnot, right?
No.
Oh, no, there
no,
it is. There it is. There it is.
There
There.
he
It is here.
Yeah,
Okay, so
No,
check this
scroll
out.
down.
No, hold on.
Scroll
We
down.
gotta build this up.
Okay.
So this is the real Batman. When Batman goes in disguise, accept no substitutes. This is how it really works. The mask is over the cowl.
Yeah, and the horns. Yeah,
the horns and everything. I love this.
It's like when Rey Mysterio took off his mask, it was another mask.
This is Bob Haney 101. Weird shit like this is beautiful. And that's like me taking off this with my hat, and then there's like more stuff under. Like, wait a minute, how is that there?
It's like an airplane with the sunglasses.
Oh yeah, it takes off, and then there's another pair underneath. I love it.
Oh.
So you wouldn't catch that loser Robert Pattinson with this. He'd have to go home and re-put on his costume and shit. The real Batman can disguise himself with his costume still on.
Now, Christian Bale's a method actor, so he would do that. He would have a mold made of his face and glue it on over top of the mask, because he suffers for his art. He's a bit of a lunatic.
Our super friend DJ,
DJ play nice.
Take it easy, man. Yeah, this is the real Batman, not the bullshit. This is the Matt Reeves Batman. All right.
Then they kill him somehow.
They shoot at each other.
Yeah.
And then he turns back, and now he's naked.
And he goes back to wherever.
He becomes space dust or something, right? And then
no, he doesn't he transfer himself to another baby? Oh no, this is the explanation, right? This is the explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened was he was basically sucking, I guess the youth or whatever, and then he was moving from, what was that movie? Yeah, Hidden.
Yeah.
Where he goes from.
I
body
guess
to
he's
body.
going from body to body or something like that. But why that one whole playpen full of kids? Like, I don't get it. But anyways, they're all restored. It's fine. Everything's fine now.
Yeah. So then he was fighting Phantom Stranger. There's Metamorpho with his cartoon face that Sean likes.
Yep. There you go.
Allies, eh? Doubtless we're warm-hearted as the stranger, huh?
Oh, so they haven't killed him yet. He's
just shooting him.
Maybe that was a flashback explaining where he come from.
This is the explanation.
Yeah.
Next, it's Legion of Babies attack.
Now the baby's gonna attack. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
He's like, what? Babies. So they're all gonna.
Oh my God, Batman! Batman back kicked this kid in the nuts. Really? He kicked him in the nuts. Come on, Batman. That was brutal.
No, they're babies. I know. I'll just like thwack them with my sword.
Katana could have probably shish kebabbed a bunch of them together.
Yeah.
God.
And when a man confronts you, he is the enemy. And the enemy deserves no mercy. And now Mr. Miyagi also said that. He said it in part 2. So I whatever Mr. Miyagi says, I agree with.
And then he went, Anyway.
Hey, listen, that's the way he shows. That's the way he doesn't show mercy, but that doesn't mean I have to do it that way.
Yeah.
So she stabs these kids. Shish kebabs. I hope. Like Geoforce, he literally lifted the kids up and then he was going to slam them into the ground. This is crazy shit.
Why don't they just leave the room? They're babies. They're just going to be crawling. Why don't they just leave the room?
They're just babies. I don't. Yeah.
These guys are all
damage. Like
all these guys care about is hurting others. So they thought Halo does something. I don't know what she's doing here. Meanwhile, Phantom Stranger and Tanarak are fighting over
ask
who
your
has
physician about Tanarak.
Tanarak has known to cause mild swelling and could result in suicidal tendencies. What's that, Joe Dog?
Affleck, yeah.
Ask about them about Affleck.
Aflac. Do they still have that? I don't have TV anymore. So, anyways, Tanarak is dead. Now he's dead.
Now the babies are back.
This baby form is dead too. No, not my baby. Wait,
But
there's another baby. Hold on for a second, and then and then they pull
yeah,
another baby out.
luckily there was a spare.
There was 2 babies. Okay, so one is still dead.
No, but they're saying no. But the guy said they try to gloss this over. The
They
guy
do.
says that there was no other baby in there. Now suddenly there is a baby in there. So we're thinking it regenerated somehow. It respawned in her womb, and then now it's coming out fully formed. Anyway, whatever. This
It's
is
not a girl.
over.
Is it a
It's
girl?
finished. It's
Do you think a lot of hashish was used in the penciling, plotting, and writing of this issue?
it's Christmas. They're trying to buy gifts and stuff, and they're like, I don't know, they just rushed it out.
But is that a plot, a story that someone would come up with sober? I really wonder.
Yeah. So this
want
one is
my own
cover
book.
dated April 1984, and it's the same staff as before.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go. Let's go.
Yeah.
The Black Lightning.
He's feeling all guilty.
I murdered someone, but didn't actually murder them because that would be bad. It was accidental and completely not my fault and completely the fault of the other bad guy. But I need to blame myself in order to make a more compelling story in this issue. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. We're all caught up now.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
It will factor in later on. Yes.
It's like he didn't kill anybody. That guy had a gun and was, like that guy killed people.
He
or
punched him
whatever.
in the face, and the guy started shooting wildly and hit a bystander. Well, no,
So-
it's kind of it's partly his fault. I don't know.
What are you talking about? If he didn't
No.
punch that guy in the face, that guy was going to shoot everybody. There was 5 babies in the same panel, and he was aiming the gun at the 5
But
babies.
then he still shot everybody. So
No, he was going to shoot
what
the
you gotta
5
do is
babies.
you gotta disarm him first and then punch him.
Oh my god! This again. No superpower
Listen,
alert, Sean.
I know,
it is-
but he has powers. You just like zap his hand or
Oh,
something.
this is a terrible take.
It's crap argument number 7. Like
Yeah,
when the Joker
nobody
says to
agrees with
Batman,
this. This is a bad take.
if you
Sean.
don't do this, I'll kill someone. And then he
Yeah,
kills him. Oh, it was your fault.
You have to abandon that take. It's terrible. You're gonna see
Oh,
the
boy.
chat's not gonna be with you on this one. When you see the guy's pointing guns at 5 babies and he's gonna shoot them all one at a time, and then that guy had to punch him, and then he shot someone. And that woman actually ran in front of the gun too for some reason. It was really weird.
Yeah, well, that's a whole thing. But so here's Sherman Helmsley is
Yes,
boss
sure.
of this of this gang.
Yeah.
He doesn't dance, which is unfortunate, but hey.
Morgan Jones. He does become a
Morgan
recurring
Jones.
character, Morgan Jones, though. He shows up
Oh,
again
cool.
a few times.
All right.
I think we're on issue 20. Turns up again.
Oh, here come the bad boys.
The
Bad
Masters
boys, bad
of
boys.
Disaster.
Yeah, we are.
Can
the
we talk about them as
masters
a team?
of disaster.
Pardon?
Can we talk
Sorry?
about them as a team for a moment? The Masters
Yeah.
of Disaster? Because to me, there is a real elegance to the design of them, their costumes, the powers, the personalities. They are like the quintessential supervillain team.
Oh yeah,
You know?
they're
So I
great.
think did I write their names down? Oh yeah, I tried. Yeah, Cold Snap, Shakedown,
Heat Stroke.
Windfall, Heat Stroke, and New Wave,
New Wave. Yeah,
of British heavy metal.
yeah.
That's weird.
I remember these guys from Who's Who, and that's mostly where I knew them from. I never read a story with them, but yeah.
She's got a New Wave is a psychopath. She's a complete
Yeah.
psychopath. She's got a
Yeah.
wonderful line coming up when she's, I don't know who she's trying to kill at the time. You know, someone says she's punk, and she's punk is dead. I'm
Yeah.
New Wave.
I'm
know?
New
Yeah.
Wave. All
I
right,
think
so
it's
then
coming
here
up.
they are.
Next page.
So they're all natural disaster. There's no typhoon or earthquake though. That would have been.
Here it is. There it is. Punk is dead.
New
Punk
Wave.
is- This looks like Frank Miller face or something. Some weird.
So these two.
Daryl, Joanne. We kind of like each other, but we clash because we're like different.
Well, because I'm cool and you're not. Get it? It's a whole thing.
Psychological, get it? That's on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you figure it would be. Black Lightning.
Sorry, pill. Got one round of pills and I got another round of pills in about half an hour.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So cold snap is there, and then what's her face doesn't like them getting together, right? Or is that no? That's later on.
No, that's Windfall and Shakedown that she's got a problem with.
So they're looking for Black Lightning.
Yeah. Where's that Black Lightning fellow?
This is Geoforce, I think.
Yeah, Geoforce enrolled in a college.
Yeah.
Got to get
that character.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say that character Denise Howard becomes a recurring character later on. Sort of a love interest for Geoforce for a while. It gets a bit confusing, but
here's Dragon books. Do you have any books on red dragons? No, idiot. It's not there's no books on dragons though. And then there's people actually buying books here, which is cool. It's only Japanese books. So there you can't, do you have any manga? It's like he's like, do you have any Lone Wolf and Cub, or do you have any like Fist of the North Star or anything? It's like,
do you have any Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon. I have all of Sailor Moon in the next room. Afternoon.
See what I mean? Though, there's Metamorpho. Come and take her out for lunch.
Yeah. Let's get some Chinese food. Whoops! I meant Japanese food. It's all rice and noodles. Wouldn't that just be food for her? It's all the same.
Rice and noodles.
It's all rice and noodles or whatever, and raw fish. So okay, they're going out here.
Meanwhile, this guy's coming.
Yep.
I'm seeding a story 2 issues from now.
Yep.
Stay tuned, kids, and then that's it. That's
I may or may not. Yeah, I may or may not have a similar weapon to someone who may or may not be the same nationality as me. It's like, wait a minute.
He almost eyes the camera here. He always eyes
does.
the reader. It's like,
it's fourth wall break.
Oh, I intend to. Issue 11, guys. Anyway.
Issue 11. Hello, sir. How are you? Bruce Wayne. Yes, I'm Bruce Wayne. It's like,
I'm definitely not Batman. We didn't ask that, but anyways.
I just want to say to Batman, whoever he is out there, definitely not me, you're doing a fantastic job. I couldn't be prouder if it was me, even though it's not me. I couldn't be prouder.
He's with this vapid blonde here.
He's with the blonde here. Here come the baddies.
Masters of Disaster.
All the music should be like all right.
Yeah. Here comes the axe. Here comes the smasher. Demolition.
Here comes Heat Wave. Here comes Cold Snapper. Here comes what's the guy's name?
There's like too many characters.
Walking disasters. Pain and destruction. They usually got to the ring by that line, so I never knew what the words were after that.
What's cool, you can tell what they do just by looking at them.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's the elegance of their design, right?
Yeah.
That's the elegance of their design.
Yeah.
Batman, who you're definitely not, but I've got to go. I've got to go warn Alfred about danger. I've got to go. It's like, okay, I'm going to turn to Batman. I think that was a good cover.
All right, so here they see the second story, where it's like, come on, Gabriel, Halo and have work to do, and it's like, who are you talking to? No one, just thinking out loud. So,
wait a minute, people can't hear other people's thoughts. That's weird. It's like you can't think out loud, but that's your name. Not anymore. I'm only. Whoa! Look out! Whoosh, look at like these people getting sucked up in here.
That's a great page. This one. What a great page!
It's very dynamic, like all sorts of overlapping.
Hey, he has Black Lightning.
There you go. Actual
shooting
Black
someone
Lightning.
else in the back.
Yeah, he just loves to do that.
Backdoor lover coming from behind.
I'm
with the
safer
lights
back
on.
here. Yeah.
Here we are in the action shot. This is the X-Men 90, X-Men 95, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's the cover of the next one where they're facing off.
Facing off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick, it's raining. Well, I have an umbrella.
So Cold Snap makes a questionable choice of words here.
Uh-oh.
I think it's here, right? Yeah. What are you waiting for, Blackie?
Well, he is called Black
no.
Lightning.
I think he's
Just saying.
nicknaming his name. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's what it's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
I think
Let's
she's a
go with
race
that.
car driver and she should be canceled. And anyone who bought this comic should be canceled. And anyone who wrote and drew this comic should be canceled. And DC should be canceled. And everyone should be canceled because of that.
Yeah.
So there you go. We've canceled it all. All right. We'll reinstate everybody because this is a cool comic. So.
Batman takes out Heatstroke with a snowdrift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing it's winter. Batman.
Doesn't this have a bit of a Brave and the Bold vibe to it, though?
I like, yes.
Yeah.
I do. Brave the Bold's great. Yeah. More Aparo. But
well,
no, that's all.
This was a continuation of that, no? It was a continuation of, it's basically the next level of Brave and the Bold.
Well, no, I was thinking
Yeah,
the cartoon.
sure.
I was thinking it has kind of the same
cartoon.
vibe as the cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the cartoon. That's my favorite.
My favorite episode is the from the Teen Titans and the Doom Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. I reviewed the one episode with the Outsiders with their first appearance from Brave and the Bold. That was a great. Now they only had 3 of them. I guess if you had to pick 3, those were the 3, but no Geoforce. So Geoforce, Halo. Who else?
He's in one of them. He's in the the opening. There's opening stingers.
Oh yes.
He's in one where they're fighting like all of the Cobra soldiers.
Yeah. Right? I always, you know what I like about that cartoon? I like that 2-minute adventure. I always forget because you're like, oh yeah, shit. There's that. Like it's always surprises me that I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. There's like a 1-minute thing or whatever. This broke replaced Brave and the Bold. Yeah. This guy's badass. That's torn it. Either you give us what we want, or we're gonna beat up these losers here.
What do you
It's
want?
like, all right.
I want Black Lightning. Well, here he
Well,
is.
what do you want? $1 million. I could pay that. I'm Bruce Wayne. I mean, my friend is Bruce Wayne.
I'm definitely not Bruce Wayne.
Why is Geoforce punching Batman? What's his problem?
Yeah, it's like
Uppercut to Batman.
no. Batman's leaning his head on his fist. He's like, I'm tired. Batman is tired.
Geoforce, can I borrow your fist for a second? I need to just rest. Oh, Jimmy, it's fine. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We want Black Lightning. Oh, of course, why? First of all, you already used a slur earlier, and now I see where this is going. Cold Snap sounds, and of course, Cold Snap is the palest of the members. I knew we should have canceled this comic.
Oh, 1984 was a great time, wasn't it?
Look. So Batman is so upset that he decapitates the rest of the team. Oh my God. This is shocking.
Jim Apparel's like he's rushed or something. He's like,
yeah.
Because this is even a shortened story because the next one is penciled by Bill William.
Yeah, that was fascinating. I was talking to Sean. Have you read The Elementals?
The book?
The comic book by Bill Willingham.
The comic? No. Yeah.
All right. At the same time as this was out, so Bill Willingham, we know he did art for classic Dungeons and Dragons, yeah?
Right.
He worked on a superhero role-playing game I used to play in the 80s, Villains, Vigilantes, and he actually made up an adventure for it, 2 adventures, yeah? Right. And he used the villains from the adventure in his own comic book, right? Because Comico, the company, was a bit of a mess. But Bill Willingham created this super team, the Elementals, right?
Right.
And I recommend it to anyone. Read the first 5 issues at least, which are really, really good and worth your time. And it was very edgy and way ahead of its time. Yeah. So Bill Willingham at this time was doing his own work as well. He didn't do a lot of stuff for DC. He illustrated some Alan Moore that there's a classic Green Lantern Alan Moore story in Darkest Night, where Kat Matui has to empower a new Green Lantern who lives in an area where there's no light at all. It's a void. So she has to explain the concept of light to someone who can't understand it. And Bill Willingham drew it, and Alan Moore wrote it. Yeah, so Bill Willingham was doing some stuff for DC at this time, but yeah, he was also doing his own stuff as well. So
I'll check my library, see if it's at the library.
I think he does a good job with continuity here. Of the like, he's not Aparo, but yeah, it's inked by Mike DiCarlo.
Yeah, see, look, so they're decapitated, and they still are. See, they're still decapitated here.
Yeah, there you go.
They become floating heads. It's weird. Maybe it was like a trick or something.
Story about what happened.
It's the one time at Bandcamp story.
Yeah, Bandcamp.
Yeah, the flute and everything. It's the Bandcamp. And then she later on in this issue, she activates the atmosphere machine on Mars. And I'm just it's this activates.
Oh yeah,
she's doing this. I was like,
yeah, no, it is the thing.
No, it's this. It's the.
Is it? Was it?
Start the reactor. Free Mars.
Free Mars. Yeah, I was like, she's gonna free Mars and start the. All right, so she's at band camp here, like literally,
with her friend.
There's this guy. And they're like, "Whoa!"
She likes this guy, and then
she likes this guy, and her friend likes his flute, likes this guy's flute.
Yeah, but they're like, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have like a great Christmas with my parents and shit," and then she's like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." Like,
yeah, it's like, oh, parents, like, oh, I don't have parents. Oh, why? It's like they're dead. Are they dead? Do you not have parents? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize your parents were dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot your continuity. Your origin story sucks. I forgot. I'm sorry. Like, so I don't get this. They tell this guy that there's someone on the phone for him, and it's a lie. But I don't understand why the phone has to be off the hook for the lie to work. They're just gonna jump him anyways. Anyhow,
maybe he has supervision or something.
No, but like, this guy's just gonna jump him. You know,
well, I think they just want to have a luchador mask match. That's why he's wearing a luchador. He's wearing the blue demon mask here.
So they jump him.
Yeah, they jump on him and drive him off.
And drive off. And they're like, "Oh, it's a rival school. I guess this is something Americans do. I don't know." So they, sorry guys, but
do Americans like resort to kidnapping and like it's just like so weird. Like, all right, like, all right. Anyway. So Halo goes into this dark alley and becomes Halo Girl.
Halo.
Pretty neat slogan, huh? Looks like a job. This is a job for Halo. It's like, hey, how did she get rid of the streak in her hair? I guess it's whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like my friend Gabrielle. Does Gabrielle have a rainbow streak, or does she have primary colors in her hair? Well, I know she doesn't. Then I'm not her.
Not, so it can't be you. All right.
Can't be you.
It is a complete coincidence.
Oh my god! So literally they're having an entire luchador like wrestling card here. Everyone's wearing different masks. You can just tell this guy who got stuck with the pink one. He's like, oh, couldn't you just get 3 blue ones?
They look like a Rey Mysterio.
They're all Rey Mysterio. Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's that Glow Girl or whatever, which would have been a good name too, I guess. But
Glow Girl.
She does the stasis aura that stops the engine, and so now they're like, oh crap, we're not really supervillains. What are we gonna do? So
we're not real supervillains. We're just losers.
Yeah,
and she's glowing like nobody's ever glowed before. Like, god damn. okay, let's cross the bridge over here. It's like
She makes him invisible. They're like, let's cross that bridge that's out of service. Oh no, we're falling. And then Halo comes and
if only someone had put a sign.
what they're doing.
So irresponsible.
At least they established earlier in the comics, though, that one of Halo's powers is having a tractor beam. You know, it didn't need to wait till Tuesday to have it installed.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm falling. Whoa, where's this guy? It's like, oh, Halo.
It's like he's me tooing her. So
Yeah,
anyways,
oh my god.
she drops him off, and then she tries to punish them.
So she drops him off here,
Punishes them by
removing their clothes.
by stripping them basically, and then
Oh,
and
no.
then taking their
She
keys.
body
as well.
shames them.
Body shame. Well,
She
they
body
need to-
shames them.
I guess it wasn't as bad as I spit on your grave, but it's still
Whoa, where did that come from? Oh,
know,
that's a bit strong.
that's a bit strong, yeah. That's too strong. That's too strong for the
I couldn't watch that film. Gosh.
All right. No, I'm not no, I don't support any of the actions in that movie. All right. So they brought him, she brings him back. Oh, you're back. I missed you. No, I missed you more. No, I missed you even more. And she's like, oh, we won the trophy, yay. And then Tetsuo's like, is this shit over with or what? Like, we've got to fight that guy. We got to go fight that guy. Like, we got to go fight the Masters of Disaster. It's like, all right.
So I feel like something happened to Jim Aparo for this backup tale to happen here, because for the next one, it's penciled by Steve Lighty and inked by Sal Trapani. It's still written by Mike W. Barr. Jim Aparo does do the cover. But yeah, I don't know what happened.
Has Steve? So when you're with the Legion, you're still on the issues. Sorry, I don't mean to point. The issues that Giffen is penciling, yeah.
I think so.
Legion? Yeah.
Because Steve Lytle takes over penciling duties on Legion of Superheroes soon after this. I think in '85. I think.
All right.
They're quite good.
Yeah.
But when they start Volume 2, which begins with the Eye for an Eye storyline.
You, Batman, you're you.
You gave up Black Lightning.
Yeah. It's like you realize that we only have 2 minorities on this team, and you gave up one of them. We're liable to be canceled. Well, this comic could be canceled because of you, Batman. It's like, no, it won't be canceled. I sell too many comics. I'm the top selling DC character.
I'm Batman.
It's like
That's why I'm like,
popular superhero.
I'm the most popular superhero of all time. I've surpassed Superman, who held the mantle for several decades, but now it's me. They're not going to cancel this book. Oh yeah, they cancel Brave and the Bold. Shut your mouth, Halo.
Okay, but within the context of the characters and the story and where the book goes, this is one of the first times Geoforce stands up directly to Batman, right?
Yeah.
And it's a good moment for him, and he eventually becomes sort of their de facto. They don't really have a leader per se, but he sort of becomes a de facto leader figure for the group. And this is the start of that, with him saying, "Well, actually, Batman, we really don't need to put up with your bullshit," you know?
Yeah.
So they kind of give an explanation. Now, obviously, Batman there's a plan to go rescue Black Lightning, obviously, right? So Geoforce is like, okay, you got something up your sleeve. He's like, I got something, don't worry. It's like, if he's alive, it's like, if, what do you mean if? All right, there's Black Lightning.
Batman scolds him for
don't make a habit of it or whatever. Don't get used to it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Black Lightning is hanging out over here with
an oil rig.
Yeah. And then Geoforce, what's her name? With like the super open shirt policy.
It's
New Wave.
New
the
wave,
new
yeah.
is that the new wave of clothing? It's like, yes. It's like,
So this is the
murderer.
mother of the girl that he allegedly killed.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
It's
being played by Angela Lansbury here.
I was gonna say it's Miss Marple or something.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, I did accidentally kill her. Let's remember the incident. Okay, so here's this guy, and like, okay, here, like this guy crapped his pants. He's like, shit. This guy's like, I've got 5 kids to feed. And so then he's pulling out the gun, and you see, he was gonna shoot. And Black Lightning punched him in his face, and then he shot this woman.
Yeah.
Literally, it's like, what lady? You should have ran out of the way here, but she
Get out of the way.
Get out of the effing way. So she got shot, and then Black Lightning blamed himself, and then he went home and ripped up his costume. I was gonna get a different one anyway, but and then he threw it in a trash can and then walked away, and it said "Black Lightning no more."
With the big shadow of Black Lightning in the foreground, in the background, like.
And she's like, "Damn it! I used to be a Hollywood legend, and then I was on a TV series for a long time about solving mysteries, and the only thing I had left was my daughter, and then you killed her." He's like, "Well, technically, I didn't kill her. If you look at the flashback, lady, like."
There's 2 panels that show that I didn't kill her.
I literally just explained this, lady. Like, were you not listening? Like, I literally, it's like, you killed her. It's like, I literally explained it. Like, and I showed you photos and stuff. Like, if this was today, someone would have videotaped it on
their phone.
Yeah. And then there'd be half the people saying, "Oh, Black Lightning just defended the person," and half the people would be like, "Oh, well, he should have used lesser force," or some crap, whatever it is. So it'd just be a big thing. But anyways, so she throws water in his face. That's dry or wet. I guess that's wet, not dry. And then she's like, "Oh, our daughter," and the husband's like, "Listen, you're insane. This guy didn't kill her. He's a hero. But if you want to murder him anyways, then I guess I'll support you, even though that makes me an accessory." And she's like, "Well, I kind of don't want to murder him now, because I just realized that there is only 2 diverse characters in this comic, and I don't want to be responsible for the death of one of them." What was it? What's this chick's name again? Windfall. No,
Windfall.
Yeah, Windfall.
And here's the
Sorry.
earthquake guy. Can't remember his name.
Shakedown.
Shakedown. Everybody walks into a crowded. No, you're busted. All right. No. So it's like, here's some flowers. Whoosh. And here comes
New Wave.
New Wave.
Yeah. Is New Wave and Windfall, are they related or no?
They're sisters. New
They're
Wave
sisters.
is Windfall's older sister.
Yeah. You're
Her
not
name's
good enough
Becky.
for my sister. It's like, well, we've got the same haircut. Like, we're both bald. So, doesn't that count for anything? No, it doesn't. It's like, Windfall, that guy's a loser. It's like, you shouldn't, don't date him. It's like, okay. I guess that was, I was a bit, this is pretty cool to have this with the villains. I mean, villains can't work together, but they did go a little bit more extra with these guys to say, oh, there's a relationship here. And, they're behaving like kind of regular people too, right? Like, oh, I like her. It's like, nope. Back to this guy here. Oh, Matches Malone.
Matches. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now, the thing I always thought no one knew that Batman was Matches. Now these 2 know. So it's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that is. I really would have preferred that no one would ever even suspect at all. Like, that's one, like, not even Robin or something, like,
Yeah.
keep it like a super duper secret.
Yeah, that's his back pocket thing, right? And like, these guys are like, wouldn't they be like, doesn't Matches look like Bruce Wayne with like a bad wig and like glasses?
And a mustache.
And a mustache?
Hi, I'm Matches Malone. I'm definitely not Bruce Wayne, and I'm definitely not Batman. Yeah, I'm not, like Okay, I'm 100% not Bruce Wayne, and there's no Elseworld, realm, Earth, anything where I'm Batman. Like
I'm
it's not
1,000%
even.
not Batman.
Yeah,
I'm 100% not Bruce Wayne.
it could not be more clear that I'm not Batman. like there's me, and then there's Batman, and it's like 2 football fields away. That's how that's. Like you could be Batman right now. There's more chance of you being Batman than me.
I hope that he like takes off
no.
that and it's
They don't no they don't
No,
do
he's
that
not that
anyway.
hardcore in this issue.
no. He sits on the table with his red. He's the red and blue blur though. He's the
Yeah.
Aren't you in Smallville? It's like yeah, I'm the Smallville guy or whatever. I'm wearing a red jacket now, so that makes me that'll be a compromise for the people that want the real Superman.
Yeah.
All right. Matches Malone. We never. What's it? Does he have a name, or is it just Matches? I don't think he has a name. Does he? Like John Malone or something, or like? I don't think there's a name. Is there?
Don't know.
I've always known it as Matches, but I think he made like one appearance in the Batman cartoon. No, the animated series.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did a Matches Malone episode.
Irving?
It's hard to fit it into a story because you just want Batman, right?
Right. Anyways, okay, so he's like trying to find out where Black Lightning is. This guy knows where he is because he handles all of the big kidnappings or whatever he does. And then there comes the new wave, and she's like, "Okay, I'll take you to Black Lightning. We don't want any double crossing." It's like, all right, what if I triple cross you? That's not double; it's triple.
Surely there has to be an easier way to get in there, though. Surely there has to be an easier way than that.
Yeah, she like makes a raft for him. These guys wear their costumes.
Yep.
Metamorpho has his fake thing on, and he's got his thing on. There's Halo.
So she has to fly. Now she's holding her breath the whole time.
No, she's not. No, what Halo's doing? Halo has a superpower called a distortion aura, which makes. So what she basically is doing is whatever visible light reflects off her, which would be an image people would see, she can project it somewhere else. So did you ever come across in Dungeons and Dragons a displacer beast, right? And the beast may be right in front of you, but it looks like it's 3 feet to the left or whatever. So
I see.
She's flying through the air, but her image, right? She's refracting the light, so it's underwater. So she's not holding her breath. So she's actually in the air.
I thought she was in the water. That's why later on she needs to take a rest because she and there's like flashes around her head. It's later on.
No, if you scroll back up, she explains it.
Yeah.
She's like blah blah blah. Back a little bit.
Go up or like up?
Go
down.
Up.
Down to when she what?
So this is page 11. You want page 12?
Page 12, please. Page 12.
Okay.
Okay, so see the thought bubble? New Wave will be watching to see if anyone follows, but since my distortion aura makes me look like I'm someplace else, see, she was next to Tatsu, right? I make that someplace else, the bottom of the sea. She won't see me or my image.
Oh, cool.
Right? So she's not underwater. She's in the air, but the image of her is underwater, which makes zero sense because, of course, it would distort the light. But
yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
I think it's a cool idea. So
it's a neat superpower, though.
Yeah, it's a neat power.
So she's not where she appears to be, right?
Okay, so here she's like could have made it much longer. I'll rest here a while. So where is she now?
She's landed on the oil rig. The oil rig's where Black Lightning's being held hostage.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Knock knock. All right, you two. Let's get. Whoa, what's going on here? My
Yeah, what the
goodness.
hell? That's
All right,
new
you
one.
two old fogies, come over here. We're gonna kill this guy for you. I'm not sure if I want to kill that guy anymore. Too bad. It's like it's the outsiders who they better get here fast. Well, you're Batman. Do something. Batman didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
That was like the last issue. Yeah. Oh, the Phantom is Stranger issue. Yeah, Outsiders didn't do nothing.
Outsiders didn't even do nothing. Something I can't see. What is it? What? Heat stroke. Tell the others.
So Windfall can feel the vibration in the air, the disturbance in the air. That's where Halo really is, but the image is underwater. So
Right. Feel the vibrations. It's such a good. Okay, so there's Geoforce doing the hand thing to fly, and she's like in like a little. She's sitting in Metamorpho. It's like okay, and he's got like it's around his neck. Here they come. They all land.
The
This is cool.
Outsiders.
It's the outside. Damn it! It isn't just one team. It's the outsiders. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
And see, he didn't do the.
No, he just appears as Batman.
Yeah. It's a
No.
setup. You're right. It's a setup. And Batman
I'm
jumps
not
over.
Matches Malone, and I'm not Bruce Wayne.
but I am Batman.
Yeah, in '89,
he has to make up a cover story for Matches. Like Matches is now, he's I don't know, incarcerated or something like that, so that he can like use him again.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, here they all come. Now it's a big fight. Whap. Punch. What? Oh my god. What the hell is going on around here? You just keep saying that. Just stand still and gladly. Oh, look at the hands. Watch the hands there. Watch where those hands are going, buddy. Oof. I told you before, there's no reason for us to fight. Yeah, they're like, there's no reason for us to fight. We can go to see Star Trek together.
Yeah. Star Trek 3?
Yeah. That's a great movie.
Enough of you.
You can't hit what you can't see. She did it. She did the John Cena. You can't see me.
Yeah.
You can't see me. Black Lightning, come on out. So you can roast me. I think I'll pass on that one. But I'm sure oblige you to dry off lightning bolt in the head.
Man fighting a woman.
Man fighting a woman. He's an equal opportunity ass kicker.
Yeah.
It's all equal. I'll beat up a puppy if I have to. Whatever. If it's an evil puppy, I'm going to beat it up.
Metamorpho.
This is good.
He turns to glass or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
she kicked him.
Yeah, but she has to be solid to do that, and that's the plan.
Right. And he just gave her 7 years bad luck.
Yeah.
So
well,
she
no,
really
a mirror. That would be a mirror, Jason, not glass.
It's okay. So glass is 5 years.
I guess
it's not as bad. It's like it's like,
yeah.
It's like okay. So she just broke it, and it could have been a mirror. It doesn't. You don't know for sure. You're fighting gas. Ugh. So gas is painful. Like one time I had like three burritos or whatever. It was like pretty. So it was pretty bad. It's like gas.
We've lost, but fulfill the contract. Kill Black Lightning.
Oh, not
heat
anymore.
wave. So heat wave, then just the woman gets in the way.
Yeah.
And then
he shoots. This is crazy. He shot the woman.
Yeah. She's like, "Don't blame yourself for my daughter's death. I don't." Dun.
Yeah, she doesn't blame him anymore. That was nice of her. Oh, we lost Joe Dog.
Oh, we did. Although she did set the whole thing in motion by hiring the Master Disaster to kill Black Lightning.
Yeah.
But well. All's well that ends well.
Yeah.
Joe, we lost Joe Dog. It's okay. We're almost done this one, and then I gotta go anyway.
Yeah, this issue's just about done. So
yeah,
this is done anyway.
Just Batman doing some posing really left.
Hey,
I was just saying, oh, yeah, hey Joe Dog, we're done soon anyways. I wasn't sure if you were able to come back. We did it. Batman, can you stand there and pose? Yep, I can definitely do that.
So
Hey guys.
Windfall tells New Wave that she's killed Halo, but what's really happened is she and Halo have become friends.
Yes.
And later on, like a long time later on, Windfall actually joins them for a bit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So anyway, there's lots of ridiculous stuff. But
what is
that's kind of
Batman's
fun.
symbol here? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That I mean, that is
He's covering it in protest.
His, abdomen, and his chest is covered by the drape cape. So
it looks weird.
Yeah.
Did this woman die? I couldn't tell.
She died.
I don't think so.
Oh no?
No. Black Lightning covers her with one of his sleeves and she's all better. Look, she's standing there. She's in the next panel. She's standing up, looking out to the sunrise.
Yeah.
Remember
for a
me?
better day.
I'm a man from Japan with a sword in my hand and the same sword as Katana. And then where's my
He looks right at the reader. He's like, "Tune in next time for issue 11. I have absolutely nothing to do with Katana." Wink.
It's a mystery. What's the title? Is it Sword of Ancient Death? Oh God, they do have some wonderful over-the-top titles in some of the event outsider stories.
Mm.
This guy here, I'll play the American Ninja clip for this guy.
You know, every place you go, there's always someone who thinks he's a badass, right?
You can't go anywhere. You go somewhere and there's this guy walking around thinking he's a badass.
Imagine trying to get that sword into Carry On now, though. It shows you how different the 80s were.
Yeah.
In the 80s, what's your any Carry On, sir? Yes, just this sword. Oh.
Just this sword.
You gotta declare it. That's all. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next batch of outsiders would be it's 11, 12, 13, annual 1, 14, 15. That's the order that I found. So keep that in mind.
Yep.
Annual 1's pretty good.
And we'll see. Let me see what my schedule's like. There's my friends messaging me when they're not even looking that I'm live. So I have more people that don't know me versus people that know me and Sean, and they're messaging. It's like we're live. Like they don't even know.
You know,
where were you bastards then?
Sorry?
Where were you? You're like, where were you bastards? Like during our stream.
Yeah, like I'm streaming. I don't see you in the chat, you asswipes. All right. So that would be, what did I say? 11,
11 to 15 and annual 1.
Yeah. 11, 12, 13, and then annual 1. And then and then 14 to 15. Is that 6? Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Well, but there's only, I think, 32 issues of Batman the Outsiders.
Yeah.
So
are you okay? Or do you want to do it next Friday?
I cannot, I'm afraid.
Okay, so
next
Friday
weekend.
after?
Yeah, next weekend is St. David's Day, which is it's sort of the Welsh National Day. So I got a lot of things on that day, unfortunately. So some other time. I'm sure we can work something out, though.
We can do it the week after, like February or March 7th.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, so I'll do it that.
If it works for you guys.
Any Monday and Friday is good because those are the days I stream anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, your Friday is so it's Saturday afternoon. It's 3:39 on Saturday afternoon here, right? So, you know, your Friday is my Saturday. Unfortunately your Sunday streams I can't listen to live because that's my Monday and I'm at work. So,
right. All right. Okay, Sean, what's going on your channel?
I've taken a break only because I don't have a lot of time to shoot anything right now, but I have plenty of cool stuff on my channel. Lots of good comic book stuff on there. Marvel 2-in-1, the Warlord, stuff like that, and new comic reviews and some omnibuses where I leaf through them. So take a look and stay tuned.
Awesome. RR, do you have anything you want to?
Oh, no, just thanks again for having me on. It's been wonderful talking about these fantastic stories. And I recommend to everybody, read Elementals #1, see what you think. Great classic 80s comic of the same vintage as the stories you read today. But thank you very much for having me on. Thank you much, everyone, for listening to my nonsense.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's fun. And I wanted to mention everybody, I think on my, where's my, so if you are one of the super friends, because I know we had some people who were joined up, if you go to the community page on my YouTube channel, there is tons of stuff now. Batman and the Outsiders, the entire run is on my shared drive. If you're one of the channel members, if you're one of the super friends, the entire run is there now. And I've got some Legion comics. I've got Black Panther Kirby, the entire run. So I'm adding and subtracting stuff as we do it. So if I find the Elementals, I can throw that on there as well. Joe Dog, do you have anything that you want to?
No, I have a YouTube channel with a couple of videos, and then I have an X account where I just post like comic book stuff and about this. Thanks for having me. Appreciate every single one of you, and I enjoy my time and Teen Titans.
All right, awesome. All right, everybody. Well, thanks everybody in chat. I appreciate it. We will see. I'm looking forward to Sunday for Tarzan, man. That's going to be good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Hey, friends. You've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.